Yeah, fucking
Buonasera.
shit balls.
Tootney.
Oh my god. Sorry?
Buonasera Tootie.
Everyone, buonasera tutti, good evening.
We're not a G-rated stream.
We're not a G-rated stream. Hey, Dark.
But we are
welcome.
a bunch of G's. That was really bad. Don't pay that at all.
Pretty good. I liked it.
I didn't know what was happening. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, the Aussie edition.
You're just branding us the Australian Dungeons and Dragons. Is that what you're doing?
The one and only
one and
at this
only
time of evening.
Aussie D&D.
Yeah, no one else
Let's fucking
matches
go.
us. Welcome.
Yeah, g'day, Corvo, let's go. Who's got my fucking ciggies?
Give me a durry, cuz.
Kidding, I don't smoke.
Anyway, moving on, please. For the love of fucking God.
Someone give her a diary.
No, I don't like
I don't want
I
one.
don't like them.
No.
Give her a furry?
Sorry, no thank
Are
you.
you okay? Are you okay, Michele?
Shout out to the furries that watch.
Yeah. Why not? Hey,
I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum.
Yeah,
You do you, boo.
we are 2 down this evening, but that will not stop us.
We're 2 down, but we're 3 personalities up. So.
Yeah, but basically. Thank you, Ash, for that. So unfortunately, Ben and Jordan are not well.
They're coughing.
2 dots.
So we're going to be continuing this as usual. So in terms of shout-outs, you'll find our latest episode up on YouTube. Go in, watch the chaos that was last week.
Yeah, watch us get accused of being terrible people for defending our honour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Correct. And you'll also see this really stern look from Sheldon. I put a picture of him up last
hot.
week. So
Nice.
He looks broody.
I am broody.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Like a chicken.
What? What's happening?
In other
What are you
news,
doing here?
in other news, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I have been finding it a little bit challenging to put our latest episodes up on Spotify. I'm working on that, so bear with
I
me.
still forget we're on Spotify every time.
Yeah.
I'll spot your fire in a second.
Thanks.
And thank you very much for the follows, everyone, over the last week. Much appreciated. The latest Twisted Fates. Thank you.
Oh, fuck yeah. No. Twisted Fates is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, I got to play in a session with them the other day. It was,
Nice.
yeah. It
Awesome.
was some cool shit to watch.
Nice. Lovely. That's the shout-outs I've got. Although, I do have another couple, sorry. If you'd like to sub or lurk or follow.
It's not allowed. Kidding.
That's right.
Joking. Take it back.
Or donate to our Ko-fi, feel free to. We're always very appreciative of anything that you can offer to make our stream better for you, sound and camera-wise. I can't change my personality. Sorry, I can't improve that if you donate, but, you know.
Yeah, well,
I know.
it'll take a
Well,
lot
they
of
give enough
improving.
money.
Yeah, $500
So-
for a full Michele overhaul.
yeah, like a surgery, like a plastic surgery for my
Personality.
emotion. Yeah.
What?
And you.
But a glass case of emotions.
With that in
Yours is
mind,
made of glass.
Yeah, I can break out of mine. You're trapped in yours forever. You got plexiglass for you.
basically pay for my therapy. Thank you, Ash. With that in mind, let's continue on. Any other shout-outs you'd like to offer?
Me? Not having a shout out? Never.
That's
Hey, I got a few.
impossible.
Hey, we've got merch. It's pretty cool. You can check it out over on Fourth Wall. You can buy the Team Lava shirt, the Roll the Damage shirt, the Boney Sarah shirt. There's a bunch of shirts over there. We got caps. We got the Ado is my passenger
Bumper
patron.
stickers.
Yeah, I really need to get that. I don't own it, but I should. But hey, if you don't like our merch, that's okay. Because there's other merch out there too that you should be paying attention to. Our friends of the stream over on Cloud Kill Clothing, fucking excellent human beings. What was that laugh for?
Does the link work?
No, link does not work because I haven't updated it. Okay, Michele? Jesus!
Oh, Fates drip. That's smart as fuck.
But that's not the website. Yeah, Ash. Sorry about that. But yeah, Cloud Kill Clothing. Check
We'll
it
see,
out,
bub.
motherfucker.
We'll see.
You can also check out Raven's Ridge Emporium for all your dice needs. And also just TTRPG accessories in general.
I do still think we should all get dice. like the thing I tagged you in. The
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they did those.
yeah,
That's
I know.
Raven's Ridge.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I think we should get those.
Yeah,
Just
they
fun
did
fact.
like custom
Custom set for a
for
party.
each party member. It was really cool.
Oh damn.
Like tailored to each character.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I've just ordered, they've got some Castleton dice that they're doing exclusively for the Castleton thing. And I'm very excited for them. They've got like a whole crown in the D20. Anyway, moving on to some other stuff. Yeah, just to every creator I've kind of bonded with over the Castleton. Let's Roll for Dragons is one of them. Make sure you go check them out. Really cool stream. I'm going to be hanging out with them soon as well, doing some Smash or Pass stuff,
No, no.
which is going to be a ton of fun. Cannot fucking wait. There's another thing that I need to shout out. Oh, the Date Dungeon Drive is coming up soon. So over on Romancing the Dungeon or Date Dungeon, I think Dubder is in the chat, who is Declan, who is the DM allegedly, over there. So you can go check them out. Going to be raising some money for charity and doing some cool shit. You'll have to tune in to find out. Last and certainly not least, please keep Promethean and I alive in this thing that we're doing called Castleton. If you haven't heard of Castleton, you can check it out over on the Winter's Tales Twitch. You can also go to the Winter's Tales website and follow through to the Castleton section. Basically, over 120 creators are doing a Bridgerton-esque cross with the Hunger Games scenario. The latest episode had a fun little scene that Promethean and I did where I got Uno reversed on a thing that I didn't expect. So now I've got to rewrite pretty much everything I had physically planned in my mind for so long, which is excellent. But hey, the most important thing is keeping us alive, and you can do that by donating through the Ko-Fi over on Winter's Tales. You can donate us a boon, magical weapons, or magic items. Go check it out, follow the link, and that should take us through to all of our shout-outs and somewhere where I can have a breath now, for the love of fucking Christ.
No, hold your breath.
All of my hand gestures were just a positive sign towards Promethean, who subbed just then. So thank you very much.
Aw,
Hey,
thank
thanks.
Very kind of
Thanks for the money.
Nice, there's that cash, bro.
Oh my god.
you. Oh,
I hate it here.
if you'd like, Sheldon, you can put the microphone a little bit further. Sorry, I forgot to.
Oh, you could have two. Oh, no.
No, because that'll create like a reverb.
What a loser.
Oh, no.
Someone screenshot that, please. Oh my god.
I hate it here.
I hate it.
I'm just dancing. That's all.
Dancing.
I just want to go one session where I think about what I say first.
But you wouldn't be Emily if you didn't.
Just
That's
commit.
right.
Just commit.
Yeah. Own it.
Anyway.
I'm gonna have to commit to these 2 mics.
Enjoy that.
Can you stop?
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, can we move
Jeannie's
on?
gonna stop. I just have flashbacks to the
play some D&D?
Law Rights thing where it was like with the dragon. Do you think you can take all of him?
Fuck, that was a great session. Speaking
That was
of,
good.
last shout out. Go
Shout
follow
out.
the Law Rights. It's an excellent campaign. Lots of fucking law. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
is it-
Dark.
Getting dinosaur.
Holy shivers. Stop
Anna.
it.
Oh,
thank you.
Anna.
Stop it,
Yeah,
Dark.
we know who you are. That's very sweet. Thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
keep
much.
you
That's who my
incognito
character's
and
named
anonymous.
after.
But thank you very much. That's
Annalise.
ridiculous.
But yeah, shout out to the Law Rights. You can find me and Jeannie over there as long as what? As well as one of our mods, Ash Makes Props, who's in the chat at the moment. You can find Saz from Meeples and Dragons, Ham the DM, and NVCDM. It's a very fucking cool group of people that Promethean has to put up with once a month. So
Sorry,
pretty
Pro.
excellent. Next Friday, by the way, Echoes of Divinity. Next session.
Nice.
Get wrecked. Okay, please, fucking, let's stop me from talking.
So,
Oh,
shall we
no.
recap?
What is this? Just Michele double fisting. Excellent.
Sure.
Roleplay is our last shout out. If you please
I
can hold up a
got no
card.
punishment for this whatsoever.
Thank you very
no
much.
punishment.
Roleplay, it is
I
some
am
AR
scot-free.
augmented reality, awesome D&D accessories that you can use to enhance your sessions. You can use the app to build a scene and then certain players can see certain magical effects, others can't, depending on
Do a
your
magic trick.
your class and your ability. So it really brings to life
Is this your card?
some
Yeah. No.
awesome scenes in D&D.
Yes,
Get you
sure,
get in there. Ardent roleplay. Okay, so let us continue our journey with 3. Last week, festivities were had,
Were they?
and you explored the House of Mirrors, drank until Lila dropped, and kidnapped a Kenku,
Boom.
who overheard your conversation about your past.
Oh.
Rin and Locke attempted to undergo the Yage Vine ceremony, and it seems only Rin was successful. Your other companion, finding himself on a ship.
That's right.
But Rin bearing a spear in recognition of his success. You found yourselves in Maury's home again, where a failed spell cast by Ivor killed the crow-like humanoid. A rat-a-tat-tat at the door drew your attentions.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm leaning there like, hey, how can I help?
So
When did I hold your elbow?
having just heard a knock on the door,
Yes.
I'm assuming there's a semi-exploded corpse. Oh no, he didn't explode. He just kind of bled out from the eyeballs a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And there is a crumpled pile of feathers on the ground
Is
where
there,
the chair is.
is there a blanket or something nearby?
Rin took all the blankets, like he said, to his Yage Vine ceremony. Looking around, there is no immediate blanket in the vicinity. You'd have to look upstairs, and that
so-
takes time.
I will.
Whoa, are you okay?
I will. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going upstairs. Don't
Yeah.
open the door.
No, I've already opened the door. That's where we left last session.
Yeah.
Like, what's actually happening while this is happening is I'm leaning there with like my body blocking the door, just being like, "Hello, how can I help you today?"
And then, in that instant, you hear a "Don't open the door" from Ivor.
Shit. I'm
She opened the door.
not decent.
Yeah, we're all naked.
I look down at myself.
Except for her.
Can who the fuck is standing at the door? Who is this person?
The
Do I recognize
yes,
this person?
it's the boy called Inialo, the servant of the Tower of Arcanex,
Ah,
Hello.
before you.
How are you? How can I help?
He looks
Now's not a good time.
weirdly a little taller than when you just saw him.
growing up.
He's about your height now, just a little bit shorter when he saw you last, and he says, "May I come in?"
As you could hear, my
Naked, yes.
yes. So maybe we can have this conversation out here. I'm at this point pretty much the spokesperson for us anyway. So
All my bits are out. Don't come in.
It's true.
for the love of fucking God, everyone, put some clothes on.
No.
Make an investigation check for a blanket as you go upstairs and have a look around. What are you doing, Jeannie? While
Who's Jeannie?
Jeannie and Elise. Well, yeah, correct.
Where's Jeannie?
I know, right?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yikes. So if he's upstairs, is it just me and a
Ivor, the
dead
dwarf
bird
is,
body?
Yeah, is just going upstairs. You see Rin and you see Locke also scampering around looking for a blanket or something to cover this corpse.
17.
Oh yeah, you find one quite easily. In the first room on the left, as you go up the stairs, there's a quilt over a bed.
I'm just gonna like stand at it's the stairs. You said stand at the bottom of the stairs and be like, "Did you find one yet?"
My pants? No. I bring the quilt downstairs.
Oh, okay.
And I'll whisper to Jeannie, help me roll him into this rug.
Who's Jeannie?
And Elise,
Who's down, Elise?
Oh my God, Jeannie's canon in the story.
Yeah.
Please no.
Kanku's name is Jeannie.
I'll speak to Annalise.
Okay, hold on, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
We got to compliment,
Do
redeem.
it.
We all have to redeem. We all have to compliment each other, I guess. So we can just do it in a circle, I
oh
guess.
sure.
But we also all have to compliment NVCDM.
MVCDM, you have an amazing taste in dogs.
That's not a compliment. Well, like it is, but now which way are you going? You complimenting
No,
Sheldon or myself?
NBCDM, every time we're having a conversation,
Oh, we're doing this first. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
you drop some like neck level wisdom that stays with me for months. I think about it now and then. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's interesting.
MVC, you send me messages that make me laugh at the most inappropriate times on stream when I shouldn't be laughing, and I appreciate that because same.
MVCDM, I appreciate every cooked message you've ever sent me. every innuendo and absolutely fucking terrifying pun that you've ever sent, and how I have to physically contain myself on a stream because it's usually that cooked in a really good way. Anyway, we've got to compliment each other. Sheldon, you're looking quite dapper this evening. I like the fur.
I stole this from one of my colleagues because it's cold.
Nice.
It is.
Now you compliment someone.
Emily, your role playing.
Okay, you guys have to compliment each other then.
Emily, your role playing and the amount of thought you put into your characters is something I'm very envious of.
That's an
Wonderful
actual
job.
compliment.
Aw, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, he just talks about my jacket.
Said you look really good tonight.
Thank you.
You're the one that's a good spur.
Hey, Heldon.
Elder. Forgot my name. This is going well. It's a great story.
So we got
How are you?
We got Heldon and we got Jeannie in the stream.
Hey,
Eldon and Beanie.
Nice.
you're
Nice.
a good guy.
Thanks.
Michele, your world work and story building is incredible, and the way you describe things is really captivating and cool. So that's it. You're welcome.
Thanks very much.
Now compliment her.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't like compliments, but okay, go.
You don't like compliments?
No.
You're so humble, Jeannie.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. Jeannie, for someone who's very new to this sort of scene, the way that you bravely come into a live TTRPG
Call
game,
everyone hot the entire time.
and you've improved so much in your role playing so soon. It's wonderful to see.
Aw, guys.
Thank you.
So sweet.
I hate it.
Right.
Thank you.
There's the 2,000
There's
points.
compliments
Sheldon,
in the
good-
chat that I refuse to
Thank you.
acknowledge.
Right,
But
thank
Yeah,
you,
you
Brain
mean Heldon.
Studio.
oh, why?
Doing that.
That was wholesome.
That was really sweet.
Annalise, help me roll this corpse up into the,
Okay.
into the quilt. I whisper as I come
Do I
down.
have to touch it?
No, I'll get it started. Just help me roll it up.
Listen, in the meantime, let's step outside. We'll close the door. You can kind of give me a preface for what this conversation is about to be about. You know, we could start doing some dot points to try and make it succinct and well-rounded.
Do you want the lead, like the head or the feet?
I don't like feet, but then his head's a bit
Bleedy.
bleedy.
Yeah.
Any others?
You pick.
All right, I'll take the feet.
No.
Okay, I'll take the head.
Okay.
So you're rolling up in a blanket this Kenku. Okay, it's rolled up. In the meantime, as soon as you finish up, Inialo says, I simply want to discuss the visit and your relationship with Fariso, if I may come in. It's quite cool outside.
Let me just check.
I'm not concerned about nudity.
Oh,
I
no,
am.
that's fine. It's more about them and how safe they're feeling. Let me just poke my head in, and I'm going to poke my head in and be like, is everybody decent?
I'm gonna try and like lean this Kenku up against the wall, like a rug that's like rolled up. I'm just
It's
gonna do
a blanket. It's a quilt. It's not
It's a
a
quilt.
rug.
That's not a rug. Okay, well it's a quilt. In that case, I'm going to
Find a laundry hamper quick.
Drag it over to the corner and kind of make it look. Take my cloak off and throw it on there like it's a pile of rags.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm good. We're good.
We're all decent in here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Okay. Looks like everyone's wearing their clothes now. You are more than welcome to come on inside, and I'll just hold the door open
All right.
for them.
As you watch Inialo, the teenage boy comes in. He looks like he's changed. He's wearing a white shirt with green, glittery looking pants, and looks quite flary actually, with brown shoes, brown sandals on.
Follow him in. Close
As he
the door
walks
behind
in,
us.
he goes into his little shoulder bag he's got hanging from his hip, and he pulls out what looks to be a small vial, and he just takes a sip of it and puts it back into his pocket, half filled.
Inialo would like to talk to us about our relationship with Fariso.
He goes directly towards the couch where the Kenku was only moments before. Pauses for a moment, looking at it for a second longer than you would have liked and sits down on that couch.
Be careful. The couch is a bit bloody because one of us was wounded and we were post healing. So no wounds, just some remnants.
I punched Lila in the face last night.
Yeah.
Lila looks over to you. Yes. Definitely hurting. Ow.
It got a bit intense.
It's okay, we killed you. It's okay.
Yes, you did. They did. And you see Rin and Locke just start to speak to each other a little in hushed tones. You gather it's about the Yage ceremony that they both shared. They've gone into a corner. And you see Inialo just cross his legs and look out to you all and say, "So, how was your visit in the end? Were you satisfied with the outcome of the interrogation? I'm here on my own interest. I'm not here on behalf of the 12. I'm just here of interest because, not many get to see the inside of the towers."
And he looks taller, right? You look taller. Did you just grow, or what happened?
He smiles and he says, I have certain abilities that make me seem different if I choose.
Are you
Like
aging
what?
yourself up so you can buy beer?
Wow.
I've had my fill of beer, but thank you.
No,
Couple of pints after breakfast.
what are these abilities?
They're just simple magical abilities to disguise oneself.
Oh, so what do you actually look like?
And his eyes suddenly glitter green.
Oh.
And he goes back to his normal hazel-looking eyes. And he says, I'm not quite comfortable to tell you yet.
Why?
Because I don't know if I can trust you.
I mean, you've come to our place that we're staying on your time, not on behalf of the 12. You must trust us if you're here.
Just curious and building trust.
Okay. Yeah, it was a good visit.
Good. I'm glad. And what did you learn? What relationship do you have with Farizo and the others of the 12? Lila immediately says, well, Avalea is my mother. And you see a bit of a smirk from Inialo, who says, that I was aware of. The similarities are quite predicting.
I mean, we've only really met the rest of the 12 not too long ago.
All of them?
No, I mean Farizo.
He's kind of hot though. Maybe like a 10.
I guess if you see yourself attracted to someone that way, I myself don't.
I didn't roll the dice. Pro did.
I myself
Blame
don't.
Promethean for everything ever in this stream.
I have my own tastes. What is your other? What do you? Have you received any tasks from the 12? Have you?
What is it to you?
Nah.
You're gonna... Why should we trust you? You can't even show us what you really look like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like this, Annalise. Enable me, please.
Iniala turns towards you, Kailani, and he says, your companions are very forthcoming. You, in fact, are not. I might talk to them instead, if you don't mind.
Hey, she's
That's so
coming
rude.
forth a lot.
Yeah, no, that is.
I literally poured my entire heart out to these people.
Well, not to me, but
Last
they went in an
session.
alley.
Yeah.
In an exact replica voice to you, Inialo repeats, why is it that you want to know?
Oh, that's cool.
How'd you do that?
Ew.
I'm simply reminding you that you have been the most defensive out of all.
Right.
Again, you're literally entering our space and questioning us. Why would we not be defensive?
You are, they're not. Ivor, you seem to be quite forthcoming in your replies, and very straightforward, actually, which I do respect.
Okay. You're about to proposition us. Like 100%.
You're
This
not my
guy's gonna-
taste either.
No, I don't mean like that.
But he's gonna propose.
No. I
Congratulations.
don't mean like that. I haven't said yes.
Can we be best men? Women?
Yes.
Woman?
Can I be a best woman?
Can we be best?
Yes, you are the best.
Cool, thanks.
This guy definitely has a job / task he wants us to do. And he definitely is trying to find out if we're friends with Farizo, because he don't want Farizo to find out about it.
Well done.
Yeah.
Wait, I stopped listening. I'm so sorry.
He wants to pay us to do something that's Farizo's
Are you
gonna
still
hate.
crying?
No.
So what is it? We stealing something?
How
Stealing
did you come
someone?
to that sort of conclusion?
Because why would you come here?
Well, I arrived because I was very interested in your relationship, because I will admit no one,
True. In the alley.
I forgot about that.
no one,
It's a relationship. It was just a conversation.
no one had an invitation in many years. And so it is an opportunity for me to discover more about you. I assume that you, because of Lila's heritage, you were allowed in the tower, and it's a good opportunity just to get to know you a little more.
I have a question. If we knock you out, will you just turn into your original form?
I find that question quite jarring, actually.
It makes sense though, really.
It does make sense.
If you fall asleep, do you also turn into your natural form?
Thankfully not.
Okay, but if you are knocked unconscious...
You can try and see.
No, I'm just asking you, theoretically.
I've never been knocked out, as you say, so I don't know.
What?
Bet you it's something demonic.
I assure you I'm not a demon.
Okay.
Okay, are
Aw.
you a shape changer or just using magic?
A shape changer?
Like
You
a
a dwarf?
shifter?
I can be.
I don't like
I
where
think
this
they're gonna
is
go to
going.
the alley. Sorry.
That's fine. They can go to the
We're
alley.
never going back to the alley. We probably shouldn't be seen in that alley
In the fisting alley.
again.
The fisting alley. Fucking.
That's right.
Hmm.
Well, anyways, so you've come, you snuck out of the tower.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Come on, fam. You're here. You visited us. Probably at some great risk to yourself. I assume you snuck out of the tower.
I did falsify my need to come to Korth, yes.
Right, all right.
Where are you from?
A little while away.
Okay, be fucking specific. For the love of God, just tell us
Outside of-
something.
Please. She said please in that somewhere.
After or before fucking?
I think before and after.
I'm glad you
Organise us.
hyperfixated on that word, but sure.
What are we doing and how much are you paying us?
And also, who are you?
And
You've
what?
been a bit lacking of coin. It's quite
Actually-
frustrating.
No, really,
isn't
I
it?
won a bet.
No,
last
I
night.
actually have
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
a
Doing fine.
coin.
Well, then why should I pay you? In
Well, then why should we do what you want us to do?
I have not said I need you to do anything.
Nah, you're definitely going to ask us to do something.
Yeah, spit it out. Or swallow if you prefer.
Spitters or quitters?
I believe you,
I
but
can't believe that made it into this fucking stream. Quick, someone end the stream.
Stop.
Yeah, same.
Same.
thank you very much for the redemption.
I don't have anything to
I
hydrate
drink.
with.
Here, do you want to drink from my dinosaur water bottle?
Beautiful.
War bottle.
Water.
So,
Water? You want some water?
Don't, because I'll spit.
quitter. So,
It drips, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a bit leaky.
I would simply ask that that you are tested.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Inialo,
Okay.
a servant of the 12.
Can I fucking roll inside on this,
Sure you
please?
can.
For the love of God, this guy's lying.
Okay, so
I
Can
wish
I
Locke
also-
was here to give me guidance.
Can I also roll what she's rolling?
They're a bit busy in the corner.
Wow, they're in the fisting alley.
what?
It's a 10.
I also got it. Wait, what are we rolling?
Oh,
Inside.
Ash! Fucking hell, you fucking meth.
Oh, that's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't read Inialo at all. He looks wiser than he lets on.
What colour did his eyes flash before?
Green.
Green.
Okay, I'm going to do it back to him.
Someone roll a d10. Wait, he's not a child, is he? Is he a child? Did you
He's
say
a teenager. He's
Oh, yeah.
probably
Okay, don't roll a d10.
probably
No D10s.
15, 16. No.
Same colour. I'm going to do it straight back to
Okay.
him.
As you do, he looks towards you and focuses his gaze on you for about
I don't actually do that, I'm sorry.
about 6 seconds. You count it. And he says, we both hide our true form then.
No.
Can I?
Incorrect.
No. I'm just magical. Ooh.
Can I roll a nature check just to know, like, if I've heard of any creature that has green sparkly eyes?
Yeah, sure.
It's a 3.
You have never.
Glass powder in the chat. Guidance.
Yeah. You've never.
No, Ben.
You've never seen or heard of anyone who would flash their eyes green. No. It just looks like a magical effect. Maybe
Okay.
one to intimidate or one to wow others. Inialo says,
Wow.
"Wow."
Ooh, settle down.
If you were to perhaps test your metal, I'd like to simply see what powers you have before.
Why?
Well, there are great rewards beyond gold that I may be able to offer to you.
Okay, so you're gonna give. Are these like deadly challenges, or are these like?
Not at all. I just want to see.
Stop pulling
How-
fucking quotes that I've said.
I just want to see
Keep doing it.
how competent you would be in tough situations.
Did Fruzzo send you here to vet us?
He did not.
Then why do you need to see how competent we are? Do you need us to kill one of them?
Not kill. No.
Do you need us
Of all
to?
of them.
You need us to steal something from one of them?
I don't even remember saying that.
Not quite. But you may have the abilities I need.
Why are you just not being forthright? I feel
Yeah.
like this is really
If you
frustrating.
tell us what job you actually need us to do,
Because, like, I have no desire to actually do anything that you're telling me right now. I have so much else that I could be doing. This is, like, the last thing on the list.
we will do crime for
I'd
money.
rather go back to the alley than do this.
Yes, you would.
Would you not prefer a reward from the towers?
Yeah,
I don't really care enough, to be honest.
We will do crime for money, but we need to know like what and why.
No! Aaron! Fuck you!
No.
Oh no.
Oh, look, Michele's doing it out of solidarity. Love that.
Is he doing his double
His two
mic?
mics?
His 2 mic dance?
Yeah.
No, not this time. Only that one time. Which
I'm sorry,
you can
I'm
all
really
go back
cold.
and see. You know, you see kind of laughter.
2 mics.
Pass it on.
Let's set it up like this, and then you guys were just like,
Beautiful.
oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Anyway, that was beautiful. Anyway, no, I don't care. We don't even care about these people. Like, why would we waste our time? We have truly so much else that we could be doing.
That's a good question.
Like,
haven't paid-
literally so much else.
You haven't paid for something in a long old time. You gotta get the hook. You gotta be like, hey, you want this tempting thing?
Also,
you'd
I'm
like
not
us-
in the business of doing things for people that I don't like.
Same.
So far, I put pants on for this. And so far, I'm down. I'm running a debit at this point.
So you would like to know what the reward would be, or
I just want to know more about who you are, because you're obviously some sort of a fucking shapeshifter, and I'd like to know why.
Yeah, he wants us to take out one of the 12 so he can take their space. You're the next one, right?
Hey, I would like to know why this person is a shape changer.
Ah, yeah, why are you a shape changer?
And where do you come from?
What if he doesn't like? What if he didn't choose to be a shape changer and it's not a why, it's a how?
No. I'd like to know why.
Okay, why?
I
Or not why, but I'd like to know more about who you are before we can even trust you.
appreciate that.
We should.
My name is Inialo, and I am a servant of the 12, more one of their captives.
Oh,
He's a slave.
The Great War, some 80 years ago, had me on the side of good, fighting in the air above the plains of Sire. with acid breath, I tore through the legions of hell. From high above I spied their minions, and I flew down, and I tore them asunder with my jaws and claws.
Oh, fuck.
I don't like this.
And afterward, I was repaid. Repaid with my children taken away from me. To be in service of the 12, until such time as they deem fit that I am released.
Well, gee, Mr. Indiana, I'm glad. I wish we hadn't got off on such a bad foot.
I have a question. Do I know? Have I heard of this person before?
You can make a
Like-
history check.
In history, maybe. Who
May
knows?
I also make a history check?
MBCDM.
I'm also doing a history check. Jesus.
Do we get
Oh,
to use Ben's fucking chat guidance?
17.
How many times?
There's,
Yeah, sure.
There's 2 of them.
Every now and again,
Hey,
you just see him like do this.
we can have one each. Add a D4.
One what?
Can I
Add a
roll a
D4.
nature check to ensure that I know what obviously a dragon is?
Yep.
What's that? Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
19. I know what a dragon is.
Yes,
20.
you do.
16.
Okay.
I specifically want to know if it's a dragon, what dragon it be.
Dragon D's.
I was thinking it.
All right. So, though you haven't heard specifically of the name or the story of this Inialo, you certainly, from the description, would be quite sure that you're speaking at the moment to a dragon in disguise, more specifically, at least an adult green dragon.
Oh, alright, roll a d10 then.
We need to put that command in the chat.
That's a D12. This is a D10. 5.
Oh, he's only a 5? Well, he is presenting as a teenager. as
He
I
is
said.
presenting.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. Nice.
Can you age yourself up? Because, come on, man.
So, hold on, wait, who disguises you?
For legal reasons, can
Well,
you age
could
up,
you,
please?
like, or, hold on, are you able to, how does this work?
Shape changing.
Yeah,
You should know.
not like that.
They're like super magic.
We possess, over time, great tomes that we find and put into our lairs, in swamps that's where our family is from. And through these tomes that we find, we keep and we covet. And I so happened to come by one that had a magical affinity that I was able to absorb. One that accrued,
Hey, thanks, Ben.
thank you, some shape-changing abilities. And I may do so until I deem fit not to.
I knew a guy who got eaten by a dragon.
What?
Yeah.
That's sad.
One gulp, though, so at least it was quick.
Was it though?
Yeah.
So what if he like slowly burnt to death in stomach acids?
Next 10 rolls have guidance. Get wrecked, McKelly.
That's right.
I never thought of it like that. That's a comforting thought.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, but dragons. Hang on.
Dragons are cool.
So what you're saying is there's a bunch of young child dragons who are being held captive, and you've come to us as a last-ditch attempt to save your
or
enslaved race.
is it followers, like people that follow you and believe in your whatever word you're trying to spend?
Are these fellow dragons? Or like dragon-born?
I think you're both confusing him a little bit.
I'm simply speaking of my children.
Right.
Okay. Great.
And you are not my last-ditch effort, but you are the most interesting of choices. the most likely to succeed with the relationship you are forming.
You know, here's the thing with that. I think maybe this is a
Yeah.
request that might need to be put in writing, and then we can all counsel with each other and decide whether it's something we would like to do, and come back to you in 5 to 7 business days.
Should the piece of parchment fall into the wrong hands, that's evidence against me.
Okay, well then, I don't know. Give us a bag of holding, and we'll hide it in there.
Where are they keeping all
Nice.
your kin? Where are they keeping all your kin? Are they still eggs?
No, they're not. They
Baby
They-
dragons.
Oh.
they are young, and
Prefer a
I'm not
baby
sure.
otter.
But I continue to. There is a
One
a
day.
magical
One day.
artifact of sorts in the tower that I am able to visit and speak with them from afar.
And like, okay, just to make sure that it's all above board, in terms of the last kind of big world-ending event, you know, I don't know who was bad and who was good, but like, who was the side that you were on? You know, were you team Molestra or team the Five or team Fraser Blue, or like, what team were you on?
The demons pouring out of the portals were an enemy, and all the dragons came together to rid the Corvair of its evil.
Can I roll inside on that, please?
I'm nodding. Yeah. Terrifying.
Blue.
16.
16? Okay. That seems to be as though it was such a ridiculous question that there's no
Gosh,
doubt
stupid.
in your mind that.
Sounds like it hurt.
Thank you for that posture check. There's no
Thank
doubt
you,
in your
Dog Dog,
mind.
if that's
Hydrate.
actually your name.
Hydrate. That Inialo is speaking the truth, and he says we were on the side of freedom of the lands of Corvair to cleanse them of demons and Fraser Blue.
So what do you want us to do? I mean, like, if you don't know where they, if you don't know where they're keeping all your kin, how are we meant to find out?
Well, should I ask these questions, I will be punished. But should you, in your humanoid subtle ways,
I
I don't think we're very subtle.
good plan. Hey, Faruza, I heard you had some dragons. Somewhere.
Yeah, where are the dragons?
Where about all those dragons?
Hey, if we wanted to find... Whoa. Hey, if we wanted to find a dragon, where would we find it?
I wouldn't.
You
start
could get
these
away with that.
questions.
You could totally get away with that.
Actually,
I reckon she could. She could just, like, literally be like,
I do
hi,
want to.
Farizo.
I do
You're
wanna,
hot.
hmm.
Also,
Can I pet a dragon?
dragons? Sorry, that wasn't meant to be offensive.
I just want to pet a
don't
dragon,
know how else to impersonate you.
but nicely pet a dragon. Not in a weird way.
She could get away with it. We've problem solved. This is it.
I would be a little more subtle than that, but
Also,
eh,
Farizo totally hates us. We are not going to be able to ask him anything.
Yeah.
I would not rely on simply Fariso. Lila has her mother.
Lila has
Perhaps.
her mother that she doesn't probably want to destroy a relationship with and create generations worth of mummy issues.
Yes, I'll have to strike up a friendship with your mother, Lila. And ask
Take her to
to the alley. Yes,
not the cheese alley.
not the cheese alley. I'm intrigued. This sounds like
How many children do you have?
2.
Oh, I
That's
thought
not
it was
a
like
lot.
a horde or something.
Yeah.
do your great in all your great dragon magic. Why have you not simply raged out?
Yeah, and just eaten everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just eat for
You could.
Gone full dragon mode.
Yeah, you underestimate the power of the 12. They
Yeah, that's super powerful.
they do possess
Super lame.
equal, if not more, magical prowess. And unlike dragons who are much more upfront and direct with their attacks, we're not devious like humans are, humanoids. They are subtle, and they put protective magics around and
Good.
in places that we cannot detect, and they even know when we are attempting it.
Oh, well, I'm intrigued.
Intrigued, yes, but there could be other cool things that we could
Oh,
do.
yeah, we definitely got to think about this before
It's
we
something
commit.
cool.
I also
than
think it would be really
saving baby
suspicious
dragons.
if we ran straight into this quest.
It also would, yes, take a lot of time.
Yeah,
We would have to ease into it.
I feel like you should give us like some time's grace to.
Dragons are long-lived, and we are very patient beings.
Great, excellent.
There is no
No
Time.
deadline. Okay,
Right.
great.
I simply one day would like to see them freed.
Yeah, yeah.
How old are they?
My children number in your years 120.
Wow, that's really old.
They're young.
No, that's really old.
They're just babies.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Should your relationship with the 12 continue to blossom?
Oh my god, it's Rin. Hi, how you going?
Hello.
For those who don't know, I'm so sorry I have to interrupt because Rin's fucking sick.
Hello.
Hey, Rin is one of the wonderful people playing in Castleton at the moment, playing Unri Slaymore. It's actually Claymore, but Slaymore. And is just like an absolutely excellent person. Is one of the people that I've actually really enjoyed getting to know throughout this entire process as someone that like genuinely fucking struggles to talk to people. You're wonderful. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so sorry you have to witness this.
Thank you very much for stopping by as well. Appreciate it. There is no time frame, like I mentioned, and should this be something that you do eventuate, then there are places in the towers that are not permitted that I can offer some powerful items, some things that have never seen human eyes.
Ooh. Sorry, that was really condescending.
That was.
Should you not wish for these, then go with the knowledge that you are keeping young, innocent children.
Listen, the emotional blackmail is really endearing, and we will look at doing this, but you need to understand that what you're asking us to do is we've literally just left the 12, and you're like, oh, go straight back to them and start interrogating them to try and find the baby dragons. We're going to do it. It's going to be okay. We're not going to do it immediately.
Hey, you've got that crazy dragon senses, right?
You smell blood,
I was
homie?
thinking that before.
Yeah, like you can, like if you're flying up in the sky, you can see prey down on the ground for a great distance. And you have an incredible sense of smell, I remember that.
What?
Does that count while you're in
So-
this form?
It does.
You can smell that guy, right? I point towards the
Dead kangaroo.
dead kangaroo covered in blankets in the
Bruh.
corner.
I can.
Okay.
Could you do something about that for us?
Yeah, you're a dragon. Fire it up.
No, I just don't.
It's a snap.
Or use some vanishing magic or something to light him on fire. What?
Oh no.
He smiles and he says,
Set Lila's home on fire, please.
he says with a smile as he starts to walk towards the covered quilt.
We could just eat it.
This is one of the reasons why you are so interesting and intriguing. Cold-blooded murder.
Oh, that was an
Oh, no.
accident.
You're pretty hot-blooded.
Interesting.
No, we didn't
Also,
mean to.
total accident. Kangaroos, they can just repeat things, and
And he caught them in the fisting alley, and and and
He uncovers
fuck me.
he uncovers the quilt, sees the
Fisting alley.
the feathered form broken, and you see his mouth break apart
Ow.
and just become wider and longer. and green scales start to emerge and form around his cheeks, and his teeth become sharp, and with a snarl, you hear a
Oh
I
my
didn't know
as
I
god.
see
bones
that.
break and feathers and blood pour from a
Please
draconic
stop.
looking mouth, and a single elongated claw, still human in size but sharp, pushes this being into down the throat of this Inialo. And
Wow.
That's good.
soon
Yep.
there is no evidence
Thank
apart
you.
from some drips of blood on the carpet.
I didn't want to
Okay,
see
well,
that.
this got really dark really quickly.
That was scary.
That's how stuff eats.
Oh, yeah, great. I'll keep that in mind next time I eat.
Lila looks particularly taken aback by this and has to sit down.
That was crazy.
That was really disturbing. You should probably go now. I think. Maybe.
Inialo says, a moment.
Oh, my cloak.
Are you going to drop some, like, mad lore on us or something?
Did you just eat my cloak?
No, your cloak is
Okay,
intact. He
Where
says,
was your cloak?
I threw it on top of the...
yes,
Oh,
chicken in a blanket.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no.
He says, I've yet to... I can offer more information as to where to start. However, I still would like to, in my eternal curiosity, to come to understand you all and your abilities. Could you humor me for a moment, and could I ask...
I'm not very good at telling jokes.
No, I
Knock knock.
Who's that?
We're all naked.
We're all naked who?
That's all I had.
No, that's... darling, that's not a joke. That was a story that you've just told about 10 minutes ago.
Okay. I'll
It
work
was,
on it.
it was sweet, though.
Thanks.
I liked
I'll
it.
make it better next time. You. Knock knock.
Who's there?
You.
You who?
You. Big summer blowout.
There
Can
it
we
is.
go to an ad break?
There it is. The height of our powers.
Well, that was a good session, guys. That was great. Good job tonight. Let's go.
Wow.
Jesus.
Is Jeannie okay?
Is Jeannie ever okay?
No.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, what powers do you need to see?
I would be very...
Are you calling me out in this moment? Because it's not going to happen.
I'm just wanting to know what you can do. Should you find yourselves in a corner and in need of an escape, could I see your...
I pull out a pistol.
Yep.
And I just point it at them. Then I go, this usually gets me out of some shit. And then I holster it immediately because it's a
And
dragon.
before you holster it, he says, I'm waiting.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you anyway, though.
You are embarrassed by
How
your
fucking
aim.
dare you, Ben? Start dancing, bitch.
They can? Oh, okay.
Go on, Sheldon. You didn't dance before.
It's the robot dance because I have nothing else.
Keep going. Michaela's still
Oh,
going.
Michaela, please. Stop dancing so I can stop.
So, can I just like...
Yeah.
Cool.
He says,
Thanks.
I will take your best shot.
I'm good.
So you're embarrassed by your aim, or
No, I'm very good at shooting. You just...
show me?
No.
Yes.
It's loud, and I don't like to fire it in public places unless absolutely fucking necessary.
A wave of a hand, his hand,
Also, who's going to replace the ammo? Do you know how expensive this shit is?
and that last sentence you made, you couldn't hear yourself.
Fuck. You just see me mouthing.
It is completely quiet, dead silence. You cannot hear anything, any noise from outside of this home. You can't even hear Rin or Locke still in conversation. But you can hear Inialo. He says, I feel like that is appropriate.
No, I'm not.
Okay, wait. So you want to see like if we're trapped, what
speak.
can we do?
You cannot. You don't hear yourself as you try and speak.
Oh, okay.
And
I'll
he's-
fire the gun
Yep.
at the floor.
Okay. So you just fire the pistol
Yeah.
at where specifically? At his feet or just in
No, like
between you
I
and
don't
him?
want to hit anyone.
Sure.
Like I want to. I'm deliberately aiming so far away from physically everyone that I could physically aim from.
Okay.
Because it's and on purpose. I'm making it very obvious that it's on purpose that I'm doing this.
Okay. All right. As you shoot the pistol towards the floor, you don't hear the blast,
Fuck! There goes a bullet.
and it ricochets off the roof and then embeds itself into a cupboard door.
Beautiful. There you go.
Indiana looks down. He looks almost disappointed.
Okay, get fucking wrecked then.
He looks at you, Annalise. Well,
And I just open my hand and make a little flower. I can do this.
So strong.
a second of looking at the flower, it looks over to you, Ivor.
Same.
Please
turn.
don't cast fireball in this fucking room, for the love of God.
You can't hear anything that was just said.
Just gonna walk upstairs.
Okay.
Once I get up there, can I talk?
Yes.
Cool. Once I'm up there, I'm gonna cast
If you say sending, you little bitch.
non-detection of myself and then hide in the cupboard.
Excellent.
Okay.
So he should not be able to. So, willing creature, I'm smaller than 10 feet, and I can't be targeted through any division magic or perceived through magical scrying. So, as far as he knows, I just kind of
Disappear.
disappeared.
All right. As you go out of view, a couple of beats pass, and it looks like he is concentrating for a moment. He looks towards you both. Not bad. And then Lila looks frustrated. She just stands up, waves her arms in a fluid motion, and then she speaks. She says, "Fuck this." And you can hear her. She has dispelled whatever silence was around in the room, and she echoes her voice in this room as she points both hands towards Inialo, and lightning crackles out of her hands towards him
God.
and hits him square in the chest, which sends him just one step back. And you can see the carpet break and rip as his weight sends
She's hot.
this carpet it sends that carpet burning from the grounding of this lightning. You can see it. You can see the little bits of lightning strikes around his body, and he stretches a little. His neck cricks over to the side.
And that is why Lila is our leader.
I'll come downstairs. See, I fully disappeared. Oh, we can talk again. What happened to the floor?
Lightning.
Cool.
Well, any
That's
other?
enough for you? Because that was really... That's such a weird thing to request.
Well, should you happen to be in that corner and needing of escape, I would not want to see your heads roll.
Okay, well... That just wasted so much time.
No, we would absolutely just talk our way out. That's our talent.
Our heads
Yes.
haven't rolled yet.
That's a very pretty flower, by the way.
Thanks.
But yes, look,
What the fuck?
it has given me some confidence in that you might be able to scrape your way out of this, should you get yourself into a scrape. Anyway,
We're
should
pretty good
you
scrapers.
should you be ready and willing to do more?
Once again, didn't reject the task, just said, timing is everything.
Of course.
We
I like it. It is wise. It
Great.
is wise not to immediately attack the task.
also now we also need to consult, obviously, our 2 other friends, see if they have anything they wish to do. Anyway, it was lovely having you here. If you could mend the carpet on your way out, that would be nice.
The carpet immediately forms back into as though it's was never touched.
Great, excellent. Thank you for stopping by.
He simply
Just
smiles.
yell your name if we need you. Like,
He smiles
use the
and
Wayfarer.
he just walks out the door.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was fucking weird. That was so weird.
There's a dragon.
I'd like to leave this city.
I am done with Korth, I think.
Yeah.
Can we still burn down the animal
What do you?
first?
Yeah, we can go. Back.
No, we can't do it. No, because what if that harms you? No,
We'll let
we're
them
not
free
harming
and
them.
then burn them.
No, I think we just leave them at the moment.
I believe it.
Where do you want to go?
Um,
I know you said Sean and we had some hesitation.
no. I said Aveloth, which is a smallish city-ish, not like Korth or Shan, but small township. It's where the Wayfarers.
Oh right, we
What
wanted
is
to
it?
check in on them. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But only again, not as a matter of urgency.
Actually, at some point going to need you to send a letter for me.
Sure.
Does that excite you?
Yeah, it does.
Excellent. I'm not paying for it.
You have to pay for
No, you can pay for it.
It's 30 coppers.
No, you can pay for it.
All right. Someone has to pay for it. Otherwise, it won't get there. It'll just come out. It just
Do I need to know the address?
No, just the recipient.
Okay, excellent. Good to know.
Wait, do you want it to get there?
Well, yes.
I mean, you could give some instructions. Just imagine you're a wayfarer walking along, and all of a sudden a letter lands.
I
on
don't
your
know where
head,
they live.
And it's like, take it to Billy Bob.
But isn't that the point of the
It's not
Wayfarer?
their
To
name.
just know where it needs to go.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole job.
No, because that would be
I thought you
super.
said
easy.
you
Why are you getting
Magical.
paid so much? That's
Yeah.
fun.
There's 30 coppers.
I thought you said it was
Per letter.
it was really cool magic with your hat, and then that's why you
Yeah.
really
No, it
like
just
your hat.
comes
Why the
out.
fuck use a magic hat if it's not even
you're
gonna
the-
know?
'cause it
The hat
comes
can't
out if
take
you're the
instructions.
nearest
Just use
one.
a carrier pigeon.
Like if you're the nearest one, it comes out. Like if someone was like 2 streets away and they're a wayfarer and they had a letter for you, it would pop out and say, "Oh, you need to deliver this
Well, how
letter."
come I fucking have received letters and no one knows where I live?
Because they're good. They ask around. They go, "Oh, look, I'm looking for whoever sent
That's
the
like
letter.
a lot of work.
I'm looking for this." It is for 30 coppers.
Are you feeling okay? You're
It's
just
a lot- it's a
very
lot of
passionate
work.
over
It's
there.
also you just kind of you go.
But like
"Oh."
it doesn't
Do you need
seem
to take
very.
a moment?
Also, you get to a village, you're like, "I'm looking for Billy Bob, the blacksmith." There's usually like one guy. It's harder in cities.
I don't know anything about where this person lives. You're just gonna get a name.
Well, kids, what do they look like?
Yeah, what if they move around
I don't
a lot?
know.
What if I wanted to send her a letter, but like we don't know where to find her, so it's just like, hey, here you go.
You would write, "Deliver to this person. They're this tallish. They look like that."
Yeah, what do I look like?
Yeah.
What is my middle name, Ivor? What is my middle name?
It's Lee.
What magical tablet are you reading that from?
Why can't you use that magic to instantly find them?
Yeah. You're a wizard.
We're just saying
Yeah, I suppose I can use, but not all of us are wizards.
your company has a plot hole.
No, it doesn't. It's just hard. You figure it out. That's part of the challenge.
Okay, well then don't complain about your wage.
I didn't. You said it was too much. Now, fuck this.
That was fun.
I like
Anyways.
That was good. We should do that more often. Yeah.
What'd we do?
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Same.
So yeah, I would like to go there. Is there any way you want to go in particular?
No.
You could go to your home in the forest.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I don't have anywhere I need to be.
I don't have a home.
Whoa, neither do I. There you go. Surprise.
Do you have a home?
Yes.
Oh.
All of Corvair is my home.
Um,
Specifically Aveloth. That's where I keep my stuff anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, unless Rin and Locke, who are being very quiet, wish to object, then maybe we make our way to Aveloth.
Sure. If I remember correctly, you can do that with the lightning rail.
Correct.
Broken lightning rail.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fixed now.
Yeah, maybe. But it feels like something the 12 would get on top of.
Yeah,
Weren't
maybe.
they just holding it because the prince was missing? And now he's not missing?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or was it actual broken?
Well, one way to find out, we can go have a look.
Yeah, well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Lila, what do you think?
Lila's just like, fuck these people.
Is there a particular reason you wanted to go to Aveloth?
Well, apparently we were attacked.
Which one?
And I would like to see the aftermath of that. And it would be great to consult with Renly, our wise and powerful leader.
Your wise and powerful leader.
What makes her wise and powerful to you?
She always does what's right and doesn't rip off randoms that we come across and doesn't do any murdering.
Is she the organizer of of the Wayfarers? Is she the founder?
Yeah, she was one of the OGs.
Hey, Lila. We shared a conversation, Ivor and I, last night while you were absolutely off your fucking face.
Yes. Getting turned.
Where I have determined that we do not need to question Ivor on his past.
Well, I was just more. Is curiosity not allowed?
Yeah.
It is, but it's a sensitive subject.
You don't have to answer.
No.
Obviously, you're welcome. You're welcome to keep what you will to yourself. I just don't know much about the Wayfarers.
It's fun. Back in the day, after the war, there was
Back in the way.
back in the way, there was rough times. There were refugees. The Mournlands was not very well established. It was still quite mournful, and people were crossing and they needed guidance. And that was how we were founded. We helped people find the way, the Wayfarers. However, then the roads and the lightning rail were established over 80 years, and people needed less guiding from place to place and more getting stuff from place to place. Because, it was quite cataclysmic and a lot of people changed their primary address. So we had to... So that's where we came in. We helped deliver stuff from...
So let me
reconnect the continent.
So in terms of your services and your magic that you use for it,
Yeah.
I give you a letter.
Yep.
You put that letter or parcel
Yep.
in your hat
Yes.
for a sum.
Yes.
That letter and that parcel ends up where first?
In Aveloth.
Okay, so you have a almost like a transport facility.
A distribution
So we
center.
can go in the hat.
No,
Whoa,
you'll
no.
full die. You'll full die. One time yeah, you'll definitely die.
One time
What did you do?
Huh?
What did
someone
you
in the hat?
do?
Huh? No, nothing. That's what the hats are inspired by. One time
No. You said one time I...
Yeah, one time I saved a guy. It wasn't the hat. It was a bag of holding that I used to carry my mail.
Oh.
I put it on top of a demon's head and it really killed it.
But that's not the hat. So how do you know you'll die if you go in the hat?
Because the guy who made the hat told me. Also, people have accidentally... See how it buttons up like this? Like I show the hat and I show how you can unbutton the lining of it. See how it unbuttons like that? In the past, forgetful wayfarers have forgotten to rebutton their hat and become full dead.
Do they dead or do they just disappear?
Do they did?
Well, their head
So-
disappears
Oh. Okay.
and then reappears.
Okay.
Can we maybe
Aveloth.
have this conversation while we're beginning to move, making our way
Downtown.
towards the
walking fast?
towards the lightning rail, maybe?
Yeah, I agree. I pretty much packed. I'm good to go.
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, you walk outside, and the evening that greets you after a discussion and a long rest were had. It's early evening. It's about 4:30, and you start making your way back to the lightning rail. As you walk, Lila does ask more questions. I'll ask shortly. But in terms of your surroundings, you see a quieter city, one that has people already. The streets have already been now cleared and cleaned. You can see people still getting over their hangovers and finishing off some last-minute sweeping of streets. Guards are helping with that task as well. In fact, most of the guards are doing the hard labor, while others are watching on and guarding them. You notice that people are generally in good spirits. The normal paved roads are filled with feet that are selling their wares, going from place to place. You overhear conversations regarding how well the festivities turned out. All that free food, the free booze. If only that would last a lifetime. That sort of conversation. And the normalcy of the city actually coming back to a functioning metropolis. And Lila continues, she says, so once it gets to this distribution center, who picks it up?
Fuck, I don't know. I've never worked at distribution. I assume somebody else.
And then does it go in another hat to you?
No, it just turns up with whoever's closest.
Closest, right.
So if you're walking along and you don't notice it show up in the air.
No, it'll land on my head. I'll feel the weight.
Like,
No, on top of my head. I'll feel the weight of the letter. And then I'll unbutton.
what if it's a really heavy parcel? Does that crush you?
Like an anvil.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if someone put an
Yeah, what-
anvil in through the post?
Or something pointy.
And then it just went,
like
Yeah.
a sword or something.
A gifted
Ooh,
ceremonial
Wayfarer
sword.
sounds very dangerous.
We just wrap it up in.
Lucky you're getting paid 30 copper.
We just wrap it up in a safe way.
Yeah, but heavy.
Yeah, it's a hat that contains multitudes.
No, like,
So-
again, if it was an anvil that went through and then landed on your head.
It doesn't. It's not like a
a
one
bit
for one
fucked.
transference of weight. It's like a bag of holding, right?
I have never had one.
I hinted at it
It's
twice.
like a magic.
today,
You've heard of like a magic sack that you
Michele?
can store heaps of stuff in. It's interdimensional in that
Yeah, but
the inside space has
but you
different
said it
physical.
just shows up on your head.
Yeah, you feel the weight, but not.
So you're
like-
saying your
So it's in your
hat
hat.
is like a hat of holding?
So it'll show up in your
Oh my
hat.
gosh, why are we storing more shit in there?
Because it
Because
goes
I
to
can't-
the
I can't just-
distribution center.
Yeah.
and
but
I
we can't
can't
get it
retrieve
back.
it from the inside of the hat.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless you have it shipped to us, from us.
Let's just
Because then
hypothetical.
it'll just go to the. Yeah, no.
And this is pure curiosity. I wholeheartedly am never planning on doing this. If I was to shoot an arrow
Huh?
into your hat,
Huh?
is that just going to?
I don't know.
Ow.
Did you address it?
No, I mean at the distribution center. Is someone just going to get hit by an arrow?
I don't know. No one's ever done that before.
Should we try? No, I'm joking.
No, I don't know. That's a good question. I should ask that question because that probably represents an occupational health and safety concern.
Yes, you
As
guys
well as
should
the
have
anvil on
monthly
your
board
head.
meetings and
Yeah.
discuss these things.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. No one's ever fired. Mostly, all the training's been about remembering to button your hat up.
Hey, speaking of, your button looks a little loose.
It's not. It's.
It looks
Trust me, I
actually. It looks like it's wavering a little
It's
bit.
not. I checked.
No, I
Do
don't
you want to
know.
triple check it?
It's precarious.
It does look a bit.
So you think that you're tricking me, but
No.
No, I'm genuinely not. I would like to see your head stay on your head.
hat safety is
Same.
no joke. So I'm gonna check it because if in doubt, check it out. So that's on the walls there, all over the place.
I didn't even need to roll deception for that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh yeah, we deceived.
That would have been a
rolling?
16
Mhm.
plus 5.
You can roll inside.
That's a natural one.
Do it with advantage
It's
too.
a natural
I will.
one
That's
for
a
an
21.
8.
A 21.
Advantage. No, it's an 18.
21.
Annalise did seem quite convincing. She looked genuinely concerned.
All right, I'm gonna check that.
I probably actually convinced myself in the same way.
Because you don't know much about these hats, so it looked a little bit loose. It was fine.
That's my secret.
It was completely
I actually
secure
believe
as you expect it to be.
Oh, well, that's good then.
You're thinking about the hat in terms of how you can.
We just stressed about you.
Nah, it's good. I've been wearing this thing for ages.
Aeons.
No, no, I would say aeons.
I don't know. You look a little older today. You should bathe.
Is that a grey hair?
Yeah, probably. I have greys.
Stress. How far from the lighting rail are we?
You're nearly there. You can see the familiar gate that leads into that massive plaza, though thankfully now there are fewer crowds. You can still see a line that's as though people are waiting for the lightning rail to appear, and you see a gnome woman that looks like she is going up and down the line, just checking on tickets.
But it's working?
Well, you don't see a lightning rail, but you do. You overhear people a little excited about trying it.
Yes.
Nice.
I feel like in all of our campaigns, we might have only ever taken one lightning rail ride, and it derailed immediately.
Yes.
It derailed and nearly killed our friends.
Immediately, straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. This bodes well.
We should spring on the tickets and get like a nice compartment.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Do they have a snack? Like
I'm sure Ren would give up a gold bar,
Service.
though.
Yes. Ren, will you pay for these tickets?
No, of course I can.
Oh my god, no, never again.
I liked it.
It was good, I just hated it.
Same.
Okay,
They don't know what. No, I'm not doing it completely right, but that's okay.
It's hard.
It's
Yeah,
difficult.
maybe-
Watch Blood
South
Diamond.
African.
It's
Yeah,
real
the
hard.
South African accent. Yes, I can. But I don't know the.
No, just give
that's
up now.
Amount. Amount.
Oh, the amount.
Amount.
I hate it here.
Oh, hi, I'm from South Africa.
Please fucking stop. Just stop.
All right.
Let's move on.
He just
Move
hands
the
a gold
fuck
bar
on.
over.
Thank you, Ren. Where's that gnome?
The woman is about halfway towards you. She's checking on tickets. She's on her way over now.
Excuse me, we need to buy a ticket for priority mail and whatnot. Delivery and whatnot.
Hello.
Hi.
Good golly. Okay,
Tickets.
I can see that this is
Alright.
going to take some time.
How much for 4 tickets?
First class.
Yes, how much for 4
Or
tickets?
second class.
First, how much for 5 tickets?
We have third class.
How much for first class
Yoo-hoo.
tickets? 5 of them.
5 tickets for you.
Yes.
Oh.
Same.
For the lightning rail.
Yes.
He huffed and he puffed, and he signed an eviction notice.
Where's that from again?
Shrek.
You want the first class?
Uh-huh.
I can offer the first class to you.
How
Could you
much?
please expedite this? This is taking so long.
We did an easy cake.
I can offer the first class tickets. They
I
are
hate this.
17 gold pieces, but where should you go?
Aveloth.
Aveloth? Oh, Aveloth is some time. I can offer this for 10 gold pieces per person for first class.
Yeah, okay, deal. I put that gold bar in my pocket and I just go through my coin. Here, take
You give the accurate gold. Excellent.
take 50 gold pieces. Here you go.
Only 50, no tip?
Get rickety wrecked him.
For fuck's sake. Alright, what is 20%?
No, this is not America. You can just pay whatever.
I don't know where she was saying this is, but
Here, have 10 gold. Goodbye.
Yes.
I need to produce the tickets.
No, in addition to the 50, that's a 20% tip. Oh.
Just let her have it.
She has these golden braids, and she's just sort of working them as she produces from her hair. It seems five
Shut her up.
silver-looking tickets. They have Aveloth written already on them. And what name should I put on this for you?
I'm Ivor.
Ivor, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
And Joel,
Annalise.
Annalise, it's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
Kailani.
Kailani.
No.
Is that with the H?
You can just write Lani. Thank you.
With a H.
Like,
Oh,
at the
Lani.
start.
Oh, is this your official name? You will be checked.
The H is silent.
Yes. Now fucking hurry up.
And then she gets the Locke and Rin's name, and Lila's as well. Oh, it's so, the lightning rail is probably about 20 minutes. Feel free for some free snacks only for first class. And she just, her hand rolls around and she looks towards this stall that has a roped, almost like a VIP section. and they seem to be having they're giving away meats and cheeses and fruits while you wait.
Free meat. There
That
you
was
go.
the worst thing that's ever happened to us.
That was great.
You'll take there now. Enjoy first
Oh,
class.
she's still there.
Thanks.
After she leaves, that's the worst thing we've ever endured.
She
in
was
all our
nice.
travels.
Was she not nice?
She was nice.
20 possibilities. The possibility of you
Hey.
rating us
Wait,
is amazing.
wow.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
I don't know what I was saying.
Thanks for
Hi.
stopping by.
Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much. We are Fate Script. We stream every Tuesday evening, 6:45 p.m. AEST. And you're all very welcome here and
We
lurking.
have truly so
and
much
chatting.
coming soon.
And we have, And hi, Piglet. Hi, Waters. Hi, 20.
What is 83?
Hey. Okay.
Okay, everyone.
I don't know.
Everyone,
I
keep
didn't
chill.
say anything.
20
Sheldon
possibilities. Tell
started
us what
it.
you were up to. Tell us how your
Yes.
stream went. Hope it all went good. Feel free to plug yourself in the chat because, you rated us, so excellent.
Genie is broken. Okay.
Genie
so-
is broken, but it's going to be
That's
all right.
the most accurate thing anyone said all night.
Not even the Fräulein? Okay. So, you head over...
What the fuck is going on? Please get us on this train so that we can never see this person again.
The woman comes back and she says... Let me lead
I
you
don't listen to her. I walk the fuck away from her.
Let me lead you to the stall.
Please, lead on.
So, what are your plans when you get to Aveloth?
I'm sorry, we actually need to have a private conversation that you're not allowed to listen to.
I have so much more work to do. It is fine.
Goodbye.
She walks away.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye there, Annalise.
Bye.
Goodbye, Ivor. And you appear at the stall. And the stall has, and they just give you...
I fucking hated her. She was
Why?
so annoying.
Yeah.
I think she was nice.
She was
Just,
nice.
do you know what, though? The world isn't that great. So, like...
It can be.
Somehow you're both right about her. Where's this? I'm gonna
Deep
try and get up.
fried chicken food,
Sorry.
chicken and food, and fruits and drinks and beer is served to you. Did you want to do anything within the 20 minutes or so it takes to wait for the lightning rail to show up?
I'd probably start writing my letter
Sure.
that I'm going to write out. And
Okay.
once I've finished writing it, I'll let you all know.
Amazing. Anything else you both want to do?
No, I'm gonna check out the cool amenities of the train carriage.
As the train pulls up.
We're waiting for
Waiting for the train.
Oh, right. I thought we were waiting on the train.
That's okay.
Be ready to go.
No, that's right.
No, I'm just gonna chill out.
You recognise the not the fountain, but statue that you were standing on, looking out into the crowd. You're quite close to that, and the platform itself is about 5 or 10 meters away. Annalise, you remember the spot where you fell or got thrown. You look at that spot and you don't see any of. You don't like that memory.
No.
But soon enough, you hear the shriek of metal on rail, essentially, as you see an enormous locomotive start to start to pull up towards the station. It is about 7 or 8 stories tall, the actual engine itself. You can see you see it's made of what looks to be pure mithril. At least the front part, and the carriages are adorned with that similar House Orion blue, like a sky, just off sky blue, with silver trimmings on the outside. The carriages look quite the same from the outside, with windows facing, with windows allowing you to see out. Though it's risen higher, and it's floating above these circular metal discs that seem to help move it along with some sort of magical propulsion. And you can see the lightning connecting in all parts and disappearing and reappearing, like an electrical storm is underway and perpetual underneath this thing. It has beautiful, intricate carvings of all sorts of scenes. A lot of them hard to make because they're the same silver in appearance, but it essentially does just look like a fancy, very fancy train with stairs now that roll out and await passengers. You hear a voice from what seems to be a conductor or a driver of House Orion look out and say, "And welcome to the lightning rail. Please have your tickets prepared and come aboard.
I
Class
pull up my cloak hood and then I twist the fabric of it inside my ears so that I cannot hear.
Yeah, let's go on the train.
All right. As you rise up the stairs, let in, you see yourselves in a carriage all to your own. Six of you, including Lila, have each your own small rooms. Lila bought a ticket. That's okay.
Poor Lila.
You each have your own small rooms, your own bathrooms, and in the very middle of this carriage, lounges, tables, silverware all around. The leather is blue as well. Chandeliers as well that have 4 of them that hang from the ceiling. In your own rooms, you have quite a large single bed each, very plush and very well maintained and clean. It has this perfume of flowers throughout as well. And you see yourselves essentially, you can get to the next carriage beyond. You didn't quite see how many carriages there were, but you feel like you can go to the next carriage should you want to, though it does seem to be locked. So there might need to be a way through if you needed it. The way you came in was through a single door that's now closed. Everything is here for you. There are even clothes of different sizes in case you wanted to find the size of your own and change. There's no announcement or anything magically speaking, but there is a conductor that starts to walk through. He is human, and he wears long brown hair in a ponytail, and he's very well dressed in a blue suit with silver shoes. And he walks towards each of you. Tickets, please.
Oh, I hear his voice. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, sure, here you go.
Roll a d10.
He has tan skin, goldeny type style eyes, quite thin but tall, and he looks at each of your tickets and gives a stern nod. And he has this circle of keys, and he takes out exactly the one he needs, unlocks the lock into the next carriage, and walks through. And as he looks back, he says, "Enjoy your stay."
Thanks.
Okay.
He was nice too.
Yeah, that was nice.
Kind of hot too.
That was probably the most normal interaction we've had in some time.
As you make yourselves comfortable, Rin and Locke find their own rooms, and you watch as you essentially wait for the train to leave, which does take another little while as passengers are going into the second and third class, find their way into their appropriate carriages. You are very shortly given snacks as well, even more food and more drinks. Yes?
No, I'm just going to suddenly turn to Annalise and Kailani. You don't know. You don't know. I'm just going to say, do those two seem oddly exhausted to you?
A little bit.
Rin and Locke.
Oh, are they here?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they went in their rooms.
No, they've gone to lie down, it looks like.
Yes.
They just kind of disappeared, and then they
Sleeping.
came back all fried looking with the spear.
They had a
Yeah,
bit
but
of a
weren't they
funny
doing-
smell about them too.
Weren't they doing... Didn't they tell us what they were doing? Weren't they doing that? They were trying to communicate with Balinor.
Oh.
Why did that take 12 hours
It
overnight?
was, you know, with the Yage vine and all of that sort of stuff. See,
Oh,
I
that's the
listen.
smell.
I listen to things sometimes.
Well.
What's your name?
Igor.
The giant.
Igor the Giant.
Eeyore.
Eon.
Oh.
This time there is some sort of magical voice that echoes through the carriages here and beyond, and you sense it before you hear it, almost like a hum in the air. Clear as day. Welcome to the lightning rail. My name is Ishnor, and today we're going to go all the way down to Shan. We hope you enjoy your stay. Here we will go towards Reckenwood, Taliost, then over into Onder, and then down to Thrain, and then over to Breland.
Is there like a itinerary that indicates how long it's going to take us to get to?
You're aware that the lightning rail is extremely fast. It's apart from magic, it's probably the fastest mode of transport outside of teleportation, and even some lesser magics are not as quick. So looking down at there is a guide as to where you're going to be traveling and what cities through. You're going to be traveling west past Tanarath into Reckenwood, which is still in the last major city in Karnath. You will then travel over a newly constructed bridge into Onder, into a town called Taliost. Then over a quite large sea into Daskaran, yep. And then you'll be going due south, and you'll be hitting Flame Keep, the capital of Thrain. From Flame Keep, you'll head west into Onder again, into Danhaven, and then down to Athandra, and finally Aveloth. From there, it continues down to Sigil Star and then heads west again. So that entire trip, you're not quite sure how long to Aveloth that will take, but that is going through 2 other countries, essentially.
When that conductor comes back, if I'm not around, can someone ask him how long it's going to take us to get to Aveloth?
Maybe.
You don't know what I forgot, rap.
So, as finally, about half an hour after you had arrived, and you've had your fill of food and drink, and there is more there to be had, Lila sits back and relaxes on the lounge and starts to make her.
Is she doing that? Is she?
Yeah,
that's
she's
what
sort
you
of
just started
snuggling.
doing.
Yeah, she is. She's just snuggling in a little and opening up a book to read. As she does, you actually see that this book is. She goes.
Is this fucking smut? She's just reading like smut on the train.
Wow.
What?
Because you.
Well, you wouldn't know.
God.
Us females are good at reading smut and giving nothing away.
Do you speak from personal experience?
No.
Cool. Poker face. You know,
That's true. I can actually read the darkest, like, fucking.
Yeah, and your face is just like.
smut and be like.
How about you?
What are you doing? What are you just reading? What?
How about you?
We get
You
fourth
like
week.
that? Yeah. Me, I can't.
Yeah, I
I
did
can't,
read that.
Okay, but that was tame.
Yeah, that was.
I can't help myself when I read something like that. I'm like, whoa, what? They did that?
Whoa, that's crazy. That's
Oh, no, there's one that
I
I've
start
read where I'm like,
giggling.
how?
Even
It's not
Twilight
great.
has some weird shit in it.
Yeah. It's on. Yeah. Anyway,
That
Lila
was.
isn't reading that.
She's reading Twilight. She's reading Twilight.
it's one of the books Anna
Canon.
smuggled out of the library.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Absolutely.
She's taken out a book that it doesn't look completely there. It's almost ethereal. And she's holding it like it's solid, but when you look through and it's transparent. But there are clear silvery letters on each page, and she's just and each page as she turns it is soft like silk.
So your spell book?
She nods and says, "It's one of them."
Ah, yes. Well, I also am a mighty wizard, and I also keep a spell book. And I pull out about 80 sheets of different types of paper, which
That
are
are not
which
bound
are not
together.
bound. They just have a leather belt tying them all together. Some of them are ripped out of books. Some of them I wrote down. I sit
I'm
down
gonna
on the
give you
couch
my first draft.
Oh no.
and I unbuckle the book belt.
The book belt.
Start reading my spell book.
All right.
I'm gonna at this point look at you and be like, before you do that, I'm gonna post this letter if that's cool that you're paying for,
Yeah, sure. I take off my hat and I
and I'll text you the letter.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you would see if you look at who they are addressed to.
Yeah.
You would see that it's addressed to a friend that I've mentioned before named Rain.
Rain.
Yeah.
Delivers to Rain. That's it? One word?
I don't think I ever invented a last name for him, so like, let's just
You're
say
so welcome.
it's written down, but I don't know what it is canonically.
Right. Where about? Do you know where Rain is?
Last I knew, the Lazar Principalities.
It's a whole country, right?
Where did
Yes.
the name go? I don't know.
Ash, that his surname is Clown.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts? Like, what does
Sound
Rain do?
backwards.
What's his profession?
I don't know.
Delk.
What type of creature is Rain?
A human.
Rain the human, I write on the end. Human. Like, any other characteristics?
Well, I don't know what he looks like now.
I write down on the letter, I don't know. Appearance unknown.
Let me get his appearance up from what I remember it.
Does he, like, do stuff of any sort?
I don't know. We went to the same orphanage.
Oh. Orphan.
Last I remember, he had like black, messy-ish hair.
Yep.
He was quite tan.
Yep.
He had like blue eyes.
Yep. I'm writing all this down.
Had some weird scars too.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Like one on his wrist.
Weird scars on the wrist. Gotcha.
Like one on his neck too.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then we usually, whoever this lands with will be super pissed off. But what they'll do is they'll just gently ask around and they'll figure it out.
Yeah. He might not be there. I don't know. That's just where his adopted parents took him.
Well, whoever it lands with, they'll be
Because he got adopted, so.
they'll be the closest one. Oh, he got adopted?
Yeah.
Leaving you behind?
Yeah.
That would have been a traumatic day.
No.
That's sad. What happened? Did they make you all line up and then the people came and looked at all of you?
No, it's not that barbaric.
Oh, damn.
Do they pick a rat
No,
instead?
I'll make it. I'll make it very. The plot of Stuart Little.
Walks into an orphanage. I'm
Look at all
gonna
these
take the mouse.
kids that need homes. Take this rat. Okay, Annalise.
Oh,
No, it's not that barbaric. They fill out all this documentation about, what their homes are like, that sort of thing, and they meet everyone, and I guess whoever just kind of fits.
I write down on the piece of paper. Previous orphan dash adopted.
You can say that he was from the home of the New Dawn.
Home of the New Dawn. See how much easier this is going to be now for whoever gets this?
The problem is that the home of the New Dawn is actually in Valinor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
but,
where we were from originally.
but if it gets real tricky, then whoever's meant to deliver this can drop a letter in their hat. Whoever's nearest to the home of the New Dawn can get them. Oh, fuck. And then they'll go in there and they'll ask. They'll find out who adopted him. And then they'll figure it out. And he'll have to go back and find those people. And then those people will tell him where your friend is. And then he'll get the letter.
He might not even want to hear from me. I'm not expecting a response.
Okay. I take, I drop an extra 10 coppers in there because return postage might be a thing. No worries.
Return to sender.
Yeah.
Anyway, You guys were giving me a hard time and saying I should write to my friend, so I
that's
wrote
good. I
to
think
my
it's-
friend.
You're outreaching. That's really sweet.
So you haven't spoken to him since he got adopted?
No,
Oh, was he
I
like
had-
your best friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
sad.
I guess so. I had a couple of friends, maybe.
That's sweet. I'm sure he'll be very touched to hear from you. No doubt we'll receive a letter shortly. I mean, in the scheme of, in the course of things.
No, it's fine if I don't. It's just a thing. It's just a thing that's happened now.
Yeah.
Also, he's not going to know what to write back.
What'd you tell him?
Like, in terms of, finding me. I don't look like myself.
What? What do you mean you don't look like yourself?
You've literally seen me transform into Frizo, so don't
Yeah.
act so shocked.
But, you didn't keep any of the old pizzazz?
No,
What do you look
Oh.
like normally?
I can't show you here because we're in public.
Not really. We're in a private carriage.
How private's this private carriage?
There are curtains that are drawn on this
No, I'm
carriage.
not showing you. Yuck. This feels
Why?
weird. I don't like how I look.
I'd show you if I had a different face.
No, I don't like how I look.
Oh.
It's weird.
Well,
Don't look like the other changelings, so it's a bit strange.
How so?
I don't know, just a little bit different. A lot of them are very neutral in colour. Got this bright purple hair. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's like lavender.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
yucky.
it's pretty cool.
No, that's really cool.
No, it's not.
I like
It's
purple.
really not. I don't like it. My eyes are also a bit weird.
What do you mean? Are they also purple?
No, they're like iridescent. It's a bit weird.
Well,
It's not very nice.
now you kind of have to show us.
Nope,
because-
it's good. I'll show you later. One day.
Okay.
Anyway, stop, please. You're both staring.
What does iridescent mean?
It's like
Sparkly.
have you ever looked at a glass and from one angle
Not
it looks
sparkly.
like one color when it reflects through, and then you look from another angle and it looks like another color. It's kind of like that.
Shimmery.
You know how when it rains sometimes
Uh,
and the rainbow comes out?
yep.
Imagine that reflected through glass.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like what it looks like.
So nothing at all like what you said.
No.
Cool.
Like a lot of glitter?
No. No.
See, no, not sparkly.
No.
Shimmery.
Anyway, can we please move on?
Oh, like when your window's got that glaze on it. And
Yeah. Thank you for comparing my eyes to a window.
Yeah. Into your soul.
Wow, that's kind of smooth. Maybe we should go to Fisting Alley.
I knew it.
Alright, I drop the coppers and the letter into the hat and carefully button it up.
All right.
Please don't let me get this back. Please don't make me have to find this guy.
Oh, that'd be fucking
It's
hilarious.
One of the hardest ones ever. Normally it's like an
So
address.
it comes straight back. Knock, knock, I'm next door, motherfucker.
Normally it's like an address, you know?
Oh, if I had an address, I probably wouldn't need to send a letter because I'd just probably visit at some point. Maybe. I don't know.
We should visit your old orphanage and tell the kids about how great life is post.
No, I kind of ran away.
Will they be mad at you?
I don't know.
Go
Maybe.
back and be like, hey kids, don't worry, you can do it.
Hey
too."
kids, don't worry, run away.
I don't
Don't think that would be very comforting, Ivor.
No, I'd be like,
No, it
hey,
was a good place. I just didn't want to be there.
look at me. I'm a successful person out in the world.
Yes, I'm a successful person that's disguising my entire form because I joined basically a fucking cult and I didn't like being there. And then everyone I've ever cared about has been. Never mind.
Well, anyway, there's a lesson in that for the children. So, one day.
There is nothing good you could likely learn from what happened when I left the orphanage.
She's got a point.
I'm pretty good at shooting, though, if they want to learn that. That's probably the closest thing. Hey, kids, want to know how to wield a gun? I
Yeah.
can show you.
Welcome.
Anyway,
Are
moving
we
on.
Are we going to go past your forest home? Maybe we could drop in.
I don't think Annalise wants to go. Right?
It's a secret forest home, or you don't want to go back?
What is there like a bad memory associated there? You don't have to talk about
Kind
it,
of.
but it'd be
No,
nice.
I just don't. It's scary.
Why?
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 I'm matching your tone.
I know, I hate it. There's just bad people in that forest sometimes, and it's just scary.
Bad people, how?
Bad people, as in, like, kill everyone you love. Bad people.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what that's
It's
like.
just scary, but it's okay because I'm not there anymore.
Wait, did you lose your family? Have you told us this already? You said that you don't really see them anymore or whatever. Are they all dead? Sorry,
No.
that was tactless.
Subtle.
They all dead. No, my brother's still alive. I think maybe.
So your older brother or your younger brother? Make it up.
Older. I fucking forgot. Older.
Okay, like how much older?
A couple years.
Okay. Cool. And he's alive.
Well, yeah, he was when I saw him last.
When did you see him last?
When I left.
Okay.
I said,
Maybe you should write
Hey,
him a
bye, see you.
letter.
no, it's okay.
Is he angry at you?
No, I just don't think he actually knows I'm alive.
Hold on, wait.
Shouldn't we go find your
We
brother
should
and be
probably.
like,
No.
Your brother should probably know
Hey,
you're
brother.
alive.
No,
I'm living?
Why wouldn't he want to know that you're alive?
because
Is he one of the bad people?
What did you do?
No, he's
did you
not.
do something?
no, I didn't. I just
Are you concerned that
survived.
going back to
Alright.
him would put him in danger?
No,
How'd you survive? And what did you
the
survive?
protector helped me
Okay. What
Yeah.
did the protector save you from?
from hunters.
Hunters.
Ah.
What were they hunting?
An owlbear?
Oh, you're not an owlbear.
No,
Why did they kill people?
because we wanted to stop them from hurting the owlbear.
Ah, friend of the forest. Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah,
Right, then the hunters cracked it.
yeah.
Right.
Killed everyone except for me.
That's horrible.
It is, it's,
That's okay.
Is it? No. Don't justify it.
it's okay.
It's really. Hey, there's
I'll take it
there's
back.
such a thing as toxic positivity, okay? And you're expressing it right now. It's not okay.
It's okay because I found the protector and now the protector helps me. So
How recently are we talking here?
5 years ago.
Okay.
It's not long enough to heal.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Just getting an idea of what we're dealing with here.
Emotional damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So basic. Yeah. So
You should write your brother a letter, though. I don't think he'd be
No.
mad at you for surviving.
no, but he might be mad that I survived and then didn't go back, and then everyone else was dead, and then I should have also been dead. But then it's just not a good idea for me to go back.
Yeah, but like, and I'm sure us orphans are not really the best people to express this. But you know, isn't family supposed to care for you no matter what? I
Yeah.
say, being abandoned as a small child.
Yikes.
No.
Yeah. No, I just don't think it's. I've got more that I can do, like outside of the forest, that I can help with.
Oh,
That's-
none of us can doubt that. But you know, if that's your only family, and he doesn't necessarily hate you, it might be good to have an ally there.
Maybe. Might be better if he just doesn't know.
So you wanted to sell all those animals free back there?
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Alright.
They were just a little bit hungry.
No, my fear is that you set them free and then people that are nastier get a hold of them. Like hunters.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a lot of
Yep.
trauma for one carriage ride.
Well, like
What
15
about you?
minutes.
Do you want to dump some trauma?
What, no, what about?
Look,
Well, you did
Ivor,
say that,
you
that a
seem pretty
wayfarer
fucked up.
lost his head and another friend of yours got eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, I didn't see the guy get eaten by a dragon. It was more like just something that got mentioned.
Oh.
But he fully got eaten by a dragon.
okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad we had this conversation
His name was Derek. There's a plaque on the
Or
wall.
Derek.
There's a plaque on the wall.
in memory of Derek.
Yeah. Poor guy. I take my hat off.
It's unbuttoned. Stop. No.
And what else? Yeah, that guy did lose his head. I've seen that happen before. But it doesn't happen anymore because of all the
Hat safety.
hat safety seminars.
Hatto H&S.
Yeah.
You feel a little bit of just a jolt as Lila looks outside one of the curtains she turns back and she, eyes wide, says, "We're moving quickly."
Is that not the point?
You didn't feel a thing as the lightning rail almost flies.
Hell yeah.
And you are now committed and on the journey to Aveloth. And we will take a 10-minute break at that point.
Woo! Bada bing, bada boom, motherfucker.
Let's see, yeah.
No, it's not related. Stuart Little's not a fucking mouse in the book.
I didn't know that either.
He's a mouse-like boy, apparently.
It's
according
funnier,
to the chat.
funnier that they chose the mouse over the orphans, though.
Well then.
Sorry, McKelly, but that really rocks me.
We will rock you.
Is
I
crazy.
want you to rock me.
We're going to be back in 10 minutes to unpack that emotionally
Charged damage.
We'll be back in 10 minutes and enjoy the rolling video. Goodbye.
And with that, we're going to take a really quick 10-minute break. And we'll be
No,
back.
we've waited long enough. Roll the
Before we all
damage.
I've waited this long.
Shit.
You ready to end this? Yes.
Yes. Let's fucking do this.
Hell yeah.
Go team.
Fuck off, Ryan.
Fucking sorry, Ryan.
No,
No one cares if you survive. Obedient. What? What the fuck? Obedient. That's one.
Choose your next two so fucking wisely. Hey Ash. It's been a while.
Don't fucking say it.
What am I gonna say?
The Emperor special pass, and the answer is I'll chuck him in the fucking bin.
It's not what I was gonna say, but now what I was gonna say kinda actually feels a little bit more fucked up.
What were you gonna say? Don't tell me.
I was gonna say, it's been a while, could you maybe, like, scorn me in Lilith's accent? Now it feels much more fucked up.
Do you want to be more specific as how do you finish her off?
Finish her off.
Are you kidding? I didn't even get a turn! I didn't even get to kill my own demon!
What's me, mummy?
That's the words I'm not saying. Yep, not doing that.
Hey.
It is. This is a dowry.
Was that your love language? Just throwing logs? Great.
Correct. Random acts of lumberjacking is my love language. That's. Remember that time I dropped a tree on top of you?
Oh my god,
you know.
okay, now I understand. That was like the ultimate. Yeah, okay, great.
We're Fate's Script. We stream every Tuesday at 6:45. If you're not, welcome back. Back
us.
to you.
You meet some new characters.
Yeah, 69 episodes in. Hey, this should have been a sexy episode.
It was. We got fucked.
You can inflict whatever you want on me, whatever you want. You know this. So you say you have strong opinions. Please elaborate.
I have strong feelings more than opinions.
Sure. Feel me up. No? Produce your...
I am going to raise my staff to attack this rook right nearby, and just before I do, I'm going to pause and I'm going to look at Osei and I'm going to say, bad timing, but you know I'm in love with you, right?
Her eyes widen, and she's currently stunned.
Okay, great.
You can see her just start to mutter something.
I think if I died and I didn't say it, I'd probably regret it. and then I'm just gonna hit at this rook.
There's been a murder. Someone's been killed at the school.
At the school, it's summertime.
Yeah. Well, fucking kids are murdering.
Someone please quote that. It's the best line I've heard tonight.
Wow.
Tell us the things you're going to tell us.
Okay.
And maybe we'll let you live.
Yeah.
Are you lying?
I'll actually laugh. Like in character.
Are your shoulders like that? Like,
It comes out exactly like that.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
What the fuck? Wow. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can see what my options are, but option one.
Hang on, let me pull these up over here. So this is option 1. Do you want to read it out for us, Emily? Can you?
I'm sorry, I cannot. I simply can't.
Do you want me to read it out for you?
It's Aaron Cochran. That's yeah.
Can you do that
no,
again?
I will not do that.
God.
I'm
Okay.
not crazy, I just got power word killed.
You soon realize that you're trying to bandage up gaping holes in his chest. And
I got you, buddy.
you kind of now realize that your initial investigation of his body reveals that his head is missing.
I thought I had him there, guys.
Are you keeping the cellar door open, or are you closing it behind you?
It's up to them.
Well, we're both.
I think close it because we're trying to be all sneaky, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you have it closed. You're then corralling them. Yep.
towards where we've come in.
All
I
right.
think because you said you pulled out a warhammer.
Yeah.
Was it? No, I think to people will be like, I can like scratch a kick-ass rune onto this thing. That'll make it light as heck. Hit stuff real good.
If you want to, I wouldn't be.
Well, we're possibly all going to die at any moment.
Yeah.
I'll take any edge I can get.
Go for it. And I'll pass the warhammer.
Sick. At which point Devere will use the warhammer to put between the door handles of the trapdoor and immediately clock you in the face.
All right. Go for it.
Hamish,
Yeah? Do it.
stop trying to stick your flute up his butt.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh my god! Why did you do that? He went so far!
Is the world like if I travel down, will I end up with it?
Yeah, magical pop out at the top.
You can make a survival
It's like
check if you'd
Pac-Man.
like.
No, you go off the edge.
Yeah.
It's a flat Earth. Vim is flat.
I do want to watch this though.
I have.
Fuck, I should have taken my clothes off.
Truly should have.
You can trust me because I gave you back your thing.
You I can probably trust, yes. In a room full of people
What?
that could all be witnesses to it. No, I don't trust you.
Oh, fuck off.
The problem is that I'm a chronic overthinker. So like,
Oh, that's the problem, is it?
yeah.
Woo!
I'm just gonna overthink about what Promethean just said for so long.
Oh no!
Emily! Oh my god!
Yours is a celestial body that makes me want to reach for the stars.
America starts playing.
What that?
America.
Open to
Some
rise.
sort of fucked up horror movie.
Sit on like one of them trolleys,
Yeah.
flatbeds.
As Lila,
Flathead?
Flatbed.
Did I hear flathead?
Ah! Fuck him! Fuck! Uh-oh, run, it's me.
amazing.
Promethean, I hope your butt feels good. After a whole bottle of butt sauce. Butt sauce.
Are you okay, Emily? Are you okay?
I hope your butt feels good after a whole bottle of butt sauce.
Bottle of butt sauce.
Well, where's Cave out?
Look who's finally
Fucking hell, Ryan.
That was fucking shit.
Stabbity stab, 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 stab. Oh no. What have I done?
Or
And-
like,
That's the anus for me. Is like that's what a god should be.
Sorry, say
right?
that again.
This is like
the what?
Could you just
Yeah.
repeat that one more time?
I look. Everyone, push him off immediately. Oh my god!
No one can push him off.
I can check this shit out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, my buddy. Oh no!
Oh, you took me down! What have you done? Oh my god! Promethean!
So happy that you've said that because, my gosh, she is really bad.
Good thing she's not here. Otherwise, those Rotherheims would capture her.
And we would be very rich.
Yes.
I heard Alia
No.
took him back to El Clo.
Yes.
Captured her on the road, she did.
Yes, indeed. Well, let's be off now.
We met some really nice sea elves.
Yeah.
Nah, bad reputation. All lies. I've met them personally,
So
and they
wait.
suck. Really?
Maybe it's just your attitude.
Is it?
Maybe.
Ah, interesting. Maybe you met some that were high. Who knows? And they were just happy at the time.
Well, I mean, they were underwater, so they weren't that high.
And with that, we're going to take a really quick 10-minute break. And we'll be
No,
back.
we've waited long enough. Roll the
Before we all
damage.
I've waited this long.
Shit.
You ready to end this? Yes.
Yes!
Let's fucking do this.
Hell yeah.
Go team.
Fuck off, Ryan.
Fucking sorry, Ryan.
Ruined
No
such
one
a
cares if
perfect
you
moment.
survive. Obedient.
What?
What the fuck?
Obedient.
That's one.
Choose your next two so fucking wisely. Hey Ash. It's been a while.
Don't fucking say it.
What am I gonna say?
The Emperor Special Pass, and the answer is I'd chuck him in the fucking bin.
It's not what I was gonna say, but now what I was gonna say kind of actually feels a little bit more fucked up.
What were you gonna say? Don't tell me.
I was gonna say, it's been a while. Could you maybe, like, scorn me in Lilith's accent? Now it feels much more fucked up.
Do you want to be more specific as how do you finish her off?
Finish her off.
Are you kidding? I didn't even get a turn! I didn't even get to kill my own demon!
What's me, mummy?
That's the words I'm not saying. Yep, not doing that.
Hey, it is. This is a dowry.
Was that your love language? Just throwing logs? Great.
Correct. Random acts of lumberjacking is my love language. That's. Remember that
Explains
time I
so
dropped
much.
a tree on top of you?
Oh my god,
you know.
okay, now I understand. That was like the ultimate. Yeah, okay, great.
We're Fate's Script. We stream every Tuesday at 6:45. If you're not, welcome back.
Come join
Back
us.
to you.
You meet some new characters.
Yeah, 69 episodes in. Hey, this should have been a sexy episode.
It was. I got fucked.
You can inflict whatever you want on me, whatever you want. You know this. So you say you have strong opinions. Please elaborate.
I have strong feelings more than opinions.
Sure. Feel me up. No? Produce your...
I am going to raise my staff to attack this rook
right nearby, and just before I do, I'm going to pause and I'm going to look at Osei and I'm going to say, bad timing, but you know I'm in love with you, right?
Her eyes widen, and she's currently stunned.
Okay, great.
You can see her just start to mutter something.
I think if I died and I didn't say it, I'd probably regret it. And then I'm just gonna hit at this rook.
There's been a murder. Someone's been killed at the school.
At the school? It's summertime.
Yeah. Well, fucking kids are murdering.
Someone please quote that. It's the best line I've heard tonight.
Wow.
Tell us the things you're going to tell us.
Okay.
And maybe we'll let you live.
Yeah.
Are you lying?
I'll actually laugh. Like in character.
Are your shoulders like that?
It comes out exactly like that.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
What the fuck? Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you can see what my options are, but option one.
Hang on, let me pull these up over here. So this is option one. Do you want to read it out for us, Emily? Can you?
I'm sorry, I cannot. I simply can't.
Do you want me to read it out for you?
It's Aaron Cochran. That's yeah.
Can you do that
No,
again?
I will not do that.
God.
I'm
Okay.
not crazy, I just got power word killed.
You soon realize that you're trying to bandage up gaping holes in his chest. And
I've got you, buddy.
you kind of now realize that your initial investigation of his body reveals that his head is missing.
I thought I had him there, guys.
Are you keeping the cellar door open, or are you closing it behind you?
It's up to them.
Well, we're both. I think close it because we're trying to be all sneaky, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you have it closed. You're then corralling them. Yep.
towards where we've come in.
All
I
right.
think because you said you pulled out a warhammer.
Yeah.
Was it? No, I think Tippy will be like, I can scratch a kick-ass rune onto this thing. That'll make it light as heck. Hit stuff real good.
Then I was like, fuck you.
And then I believe you said that.
Welcome back, everyone. So we're
Absolutely scratched the shit out of my chest, so that's
dear.
fun.
We are on the lightning rail, and coming back into the scene, you see Lila flipping through her spell book, and the window out, as you look through, holds a beautiful scene. You watch as you pass over, quite quickly, a massive river. And essentially, you went into King's Bay and over it. As you're heading west, these massive silver plates are holding up the lightning rail, heavy as it is, as the magic of this locomotive brings you over the bay and over this river. Looking forward, Lila sticks her head out a little bit and she remarks on the massive Reckonwood, which is
The Reckonwood.
The Reckonwood.
Hey, you guys seen the Reckonwood lately?
This massive forest beyond in your sights.
Get reckoned.
As you see the enormous trees all huddled up cozily, awaiting you to pass through it as the train starts to, or the lightning rail starts to lower as you get onto the ground again. But it does look like you're about to head through this forest. And the evening approaches. A cloudless, moonlit evening. Stars abound. And you're
Who's
given...
finding them?
and you're given food. You're given dinner as a patron of the House Orion enters with your permission with a silver trolley that has what looks to be steaming hot food and nice aperitifs and digestives as well as famous Nightingale beverages as well, ales. As you take whatever meal you need, and you before you head to bed, and between the exit from Korth up until now, is there anything you'd like to do? Up until now.
Wow, Sheldon.
What a loser.
A loser.
Whoopsies.
What a loser.
Oopsies.
Oh no.
My bad.
The fourth wall. Shit. No, I'd like to eat and I'd like to drink and I'd like to
Dance.
Nope. And I'd like to actually just have a night where nothing cooked happens.
Same.
All right.
Oh no, something cook's gonna happen.
No, I'm going to ask Lila. I'm going to say, hey, we both have pretty impressive spell books. Maybe you want to compare notes?
What is it that you want to learn, Ivor?
Remember when we got caught in that poison gas a while ago?
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool to be able to do.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to prevent from being affected, but you want to cause it.
Yes.
Very well. Poisonous gas. And she flips through her book a little bit.
Some kind of spray. Some kind of poisoned spray. Like spray out of my hands.
I can offer a particular spell that I'm somewhat aware of. I like to call it the Stinking Cloud. Does that appeal to you?
Yeah. It does appeal to me.
Very well. And she pops into her pouch again on her belt, and she pulls up what looks to be a small container. And she doesn't open it, but she holds it up to you. It's a clear container. And within this small glass container is a green egg. But it's not, it's rotten. It is.
Who the fuck just carries that around with them?
A great, powerful wizard.
Who carries around an egg?
The yolk of this egg is blotted with mold and grey, and she sort of shakes it around a little bit, and you can hear that. And she says, "Well, the first thing you need is a rotting egg."
Cool.
She hands it to you, and she says, "It doesn't take long to cast." And it has quite a range to it, so best that your companions are outside of this because it may affect them.
Nice.
You're the center of this, and it's about you can send it about almost 100 feet ahead of you, but it has about a 20-foot radius, so that your companions don't have to be close by if you're next to them. It doesn't show up too distinctly, but there's a haze of green, and it's quite nauseating to be obscured in.
I've taken the itinerary where the trip was written and where we're meant to go. I've added that to the pile. I'm writing what she's saying in the gaps between all the train information.
All right. Here are the words. Here are the actions to cast the spell.
Gotcha.
When it only lasts about a minute, however. Are you ready to learn?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long do you want to stay up? Because you haven't really had a long rest at all since the day before. You are quite tired.
Well, I mean, I'll still try. I'll still get a full night's sleep. We can keep working on this later on. It's not a matter of urgency, but it's always good to learn.
Lila says, and she did ask the person who brought in the food how long the entire trip would take, and you have an idea that it may take about 12 hours.
Sick.
Cool.
Not too long,
Excellent.
because when you sleep, it will quicken the pace. And Lila acknowledges that, puts the rotten egg back into her pouch, and all she does is she writes an exact copy of the spell in your spell book, and she refers back to the written script in her ethereal, translucent-looking book every now and again, and with ink and quill, she eventually, after several hours, completes the spell.
Nice. Thank you.
She doesn't have to have you wait if you wanted a long rest.
I will long rest, but it'll take me some time, I imagine, to read it and understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, can I ask the food fellow for an egg? And a jar?
How would you like your eggs, sir?
Tend to like
Rotten.
Like hard boiled?
She shakes her head and she says, just give it to us raw.
Can someone quote that,
Just a
please?
regular old egg.
And
a jar.
And a jar. Very well. And he returns with said jar and egg.
A jar egg.
Yeah.
And Lila says, well, I've written this down. It is quite late.
Hey,
I'll
pocket egg girl over there.
I'll head to bed and we'll continue this in the morning. And she closes her book. And as she closes it, it disappears from view entirely. As she mutters a couple of words, she bids you a good night and goes to bed.
Neato.
I'm doing that thing where you're like,
Have you stayed up or are you going to go head to bed as well?
oh, I'm going to sleep.
Cool. All right. Annalise the same?
Mm.
Okay. The evening passes and you feel no movement. A full rest was had.
Yeah.
You all regain your spell slots and hit points.
Heck yeah.
Okay. As the morning arrives, you're awoken by breakfast and a friendly tap on the door, on each of your doors, which are closed. And as you...
Wait, we have our own private little rooms? Fuck, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
$10.
small compartments.
It's always worth it.
With small, yeah, but first class gave you that offer.
See.
Okay. As you awaken and dress yourselves, you have a look out of the window, and you find yourselves in quite a different environment than when you left, where you had forests all around you. Here it looks like grasslands. You don't quite know where you are. There's no live progress of your travel, but as you're traveling down, you see yourselves just traveling over grass, long green and yellow grass. The smell of wheat and fruit upon the wind and flowers reach you. And a note on the tray with breakfast says, "You've just left Flame Keep, the capital of Thrain."
Man, we slept through Flame Keep.
That's probably not a terrible thing.
Yeah.
And you are on your way towards Danthaven.
Nearly there, hopefully.
As the day continues, you quickly find yourselves stopping briefly in this town called Danthaven, and you see some people leave the train, others board. Those that board the train look very religious looking. Brown robes, yellow robes, not like House Jurasco's dragon marked house, but more religious, more sigils adorning necklaces of wood and silver and gold. In droves, plenty that come from this particular town, though it's difficult to understand from which religion they come from, but from this distance, but you do see them. They do look quite like friars and nuns. and they don't board the first class. In fact, you don't see anyone else leaving first class or getting on. You just see second and third.
Okay.
And the train then leaves. Moving on, it turns as you see, you feel a little bit of a twist in the lightning rail's body as
Ew.
it sort of
Yucky.
moves, though a little, as though it's quite flexible inward, and you're heading south. The next town is Athandra, and then lastly, Aveloth.
Nice.
There are only a few hours to go.
You excited?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Nice to go home. See peeps. Check my in tray.
But you'd never been to the district.
No, I said I never worked
distribution centre.
No, I said I never worked in distribution.
Oh right.
I have other related business complaints.
Truly, so many.
Somebody, someone might make a complaint. I have to send them a letter and say, "Hey, I'm sorry."
Oh, can I make one?
Yeah, sure.
Gave me a hard time for not knowing where to send my letter.
That's not.
You should add even though technically should be able to
know
where to find
the person.
AKA magic postal service is not better than birds.
Is not better than birds.
Thank you.
Oh no, I'm going to put it in your in tray.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'll put it in I'll process it. You'll get a response.
I'll have everyone know that I had no paper or quill or anything. Like I was just doing this.
You'll get a response in 8 to 12 business days.
Okay, well I'll know where to find you. Likely in the fisting alley.
On my own.
What?
I will take advantage of the clean clothes. I will ask Rin to prestidigitate my hat and my cloak so I look somewhat schmicko.
Okay.
Yeah, is there bathing quarters here?
Yes, there is just the one bath though, but no one's used it yet.
Yeah,
so
I'm
it
gonna
looks quite...
use it.
Dibs first.
No.
Dibs first.
No, said it first.
No, we gotta.
I'm racing him. And
All
I'm a
right,
lot
we're
faster.
racing for it.
Athletics checks.
Hey. Check my athletic score. If you can believe it, I haven't had to do this much.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
All right. 9.
Dirty 20.
Hey. You get the first bath.
All right.
You don't even get off the couch. I'm like, already in the bath, half stripped off, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, damn. Okay, well. Continue not bathing.
Yeah, bathing time. I'm absolutely taking my time, by the way. We are not in a rush, so...
I'm going to sit in a corner and cheeky meditate. Half for fun.
Alrighty.
I love that for you.
Thanks.
As you meditate, and the rest of you, you eventually do have your bath as well.
But I'm in there for like an hour.
That's fine.
The water is warm and it is comfortable, and
And if it gets slightly cold, I'm making it warm again.
Yep. It's continuing that. Yep. Lovely. All right.
Anna just messaged me and said I unmuted the stream and the first thing I heard was Fisting Alley. What the fuck have I missed?
Well,
you're welcome.
Yep.
Shouldn't mute the stream. Sorry about it.
Yeah. All right. As you find yourselves still relaxed, this trip is quite uneventful otherwise. The lightning rail stops much more briefly in Danthaven and Athandra, and then the last hour and a half, you are on your way to Aveloth. Here, you can now see that the earth beneath you is being toiled. You can see that there are farmers abound with their farmers' tools, just churning up the soil, trying to start for new crops, for whatever vegetables or fruit that they are ready to plant. You notice that there are a lot more people in the wilderness around here than there were in Athandra, and there's a community, and you see more homes in the middle of nowhere than not, and you see farmland connected to these homes. You see life where there really wasn't in Dunhaven or Athandra as much. It seems as though, Ivor, there has been talk, perhaps, of Aveloth and its safeties, and perhaps there are more peoples here now.
Nice. It's good to see the community growing.
Maybe
Maybe we could become farmers, give up the questing life, and grow corn.
No.
And maize.
Same thing, Lila says.
Is it? Shit, there we go. I know more about farming than I did before.
Would you say that's amazing?
I'd say it's acorning.
Wow.
That was really corny.
What was really mazy?
Beautiful.
Fine, we'll grow beans.
And soon enough, the lightning round starts to slow, and you find yourselves in a town that is unfamiliar to most. A township known as Aveloth. Aveloth has a very small land area, if you will. It's looking out from the lightning rail into the town. You find yourselves looking at about 100 buildings, though more and more seem like they're being constructed as you watch, not by magic, just by hammer and nail, and you see hundreds of people in this area, though there's probably not too many more than that. You see a main building in the very center of the town, and the town's built in almost a circular shape, where there is the center building, then homes around that, almost like you would going into a maze. You're heading in via stairs that lead down, and you are thanked for your time and for your payment for first class. And you are led down the stairs and out into the town.
There's so much to do here. You can drink in the inn. There's a barrel making class. You can kick rocks.
Are you trying to see what Michaela will say? No, you can't do.
Down the main road. There's barrel. I'm sure, but hopefully barrel making class doesn't break the universe. You can kick rocks down the road. You can ponder. Good pondering trees all around. We already know about the corn and beans.
Any cool history we should know about?
Yes.
Here?
A short while ago there was no town here. And now there is.
How did this town... So this town didn't fare through the big old war?
Nah, it was here. It was just a big old dump.
Okay. Do I know anything about this town and its time?
They picked it because it's like not really anyone cared about it.
You can make a history check.
Yeah, sure, why not? Wow, 7.
7? There are plenty of towns in this part of Korth. Plenty of small hamlets, dwellings, passerby inns. It's difficult to really remember so many and their origins. So no, it's difficult to tell.
The making of butter. You can spin yarn. Or you can spin a yarn whilst you make butter.
Wow, this sounds... Okay, let's go to the distribution centre, shall we?
Let's do it.
Sounds like the most exciting thing you can do here. Honestly.
Yep, just a boring old town.
I can see why you wanted to come back here.
Well, also, I'm going to look around the town. This place was attacked, and a lot of people died recently.
How recently?
Like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh. Yeah, I think this is what Farizo was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to look around the town. Are there any signs, remnant signs of the attack, or...?
You can make a perception check to see.
15.
15. Looking around, you're not sure. This town has been expanded upon since you've left, so especially with lightning rails landing here, and as soon as you get off this stairs, it's as though the lightning rail's ready to go. It's quite brief. Its stop here. So it looks like it's not a place of import for something like the lightning rail to stay. So you don't see anything of note as to damage or danger or remnants of an attack. No, not from here. But the town has improved.
Nice. Look at that. See how quickly they rebuild.
Mm.
You can eat soup.
I can do that anywhere.
Ah.
He's excited about it where he lives.
Yeah.
You're right.
I need to sneeze.
Pineapple.
No, I can't.
Pineapple.
Yeah, I know, but I just can't do it anyway. It's my left sinus is yelling at me.
Oh.
Sorry, apologize.
Why pineapple?
Because
Apparently it stops you from sneezing.
You continue walking in?
Yes.
Yep. Lila is looking around and she says, "This is quite quaint, actually. So you've come from here?"
No, this is where the Wayfarers settled. It was a real old dump hole. But then we came and with the can-do attitude and a love of doing it the hard and good way that we did.
Same.
With, there's no way to fix it. So, with our backs. We
Not better.
with good old elbow grease. We went.
Still not better.
Well, how can I make it better?
You can't keep going.
We tilled the earth, and then we built a wonderful town. Nothing sus happening here.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll inside.
I'm telling the truth. Good old town.
22.
Ivor does seem to be quite believing of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Distribution center.
Nice.
All right. Can you make another perception check for me, Ivor, as you...
4.
A 4?
All
good.
So
Are there any other Wayfarers wandering around?
You don't see any.
Oh.
You don't even see your own fucking feet at this point.
How come there's no
Didn't
other
you
Wayfarers?
say it was kind of dangerous to come back here if people are hunting the Wayfarers?
Nah, not here. There should be a whole bunch of us.
Yeah, well...
Wasn't this where they were attacked, though?
Yeah, but this is like...
And then everyone scattered?
No. They came back. It was the ones who were out in the wilderness who had to go be discreet and not wear their cloaks and cool hats anymore. And be lame.
But they'd be safer than everyone where they've attacked.
No, it's like...
It's my brainstorm.
Are you okay?
Yes.
You
No,
okay,
there's like-
Phoebe?
Safety in numbers. Safety in numbers.
Right.
Except they got attacked.
In numbers.
Yeah,
How many survived?
we will find out. The
Alright.
majority, I assume. Because the town's still growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Is
your
it all just
uniform...
Wayfarers that live here?
No, it's more like... Imagine you live in a town
No, let's not do the imagining thing.
with the churning of butter and growing of corn.
Callous.
But all of that is enabled by other stuff.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a very boring
But if
place.
all the Wayfarers were taken out, then the people still living in the town would still live in the town.
No, Friezo said it's all G.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Besides,
Lead the way, young
that's-
Wayfarer.
That's the building. And I head over to the... Can I see the building before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to make my way there.
It's burnt to a crisp.
As you're walking, you do all notice that people are looking towards Ivor specifically. They're staring a little.
Everyone panic.
Hello.
Hello.
As you greet them, they just turn and don't reply and go
I'm
back
gonna,
with
if
their
that
business.
is something that we all notice, I'm gonna like slowly, as time progresses, because I don't want to rush it and be sus, I'm gonna distance myself and then make my way to the outside and like attempt to not look like I'm traveling with Ivor for enough time that a passerby would never even know that I was once standing with him. So I can be like to this random passerby, is it weird that there's a wayfarer just walking around?
You come across a woman who looks like she's a farmer herself. An apron that's quite dirty with dirt and ground and I guess leaves and little bits from the ground. It looks like she's
Yes,
just
I'll figure
been
it out.
in a garden, and she looks towards you and she says, "Oh, that is odd."
Do we recognize that one specifically? I don't, but
Do we? You're speaking quite strangely.
I don't recognize. Do you recognize him?
Right,
There's a sorry,
no.
there's a lot of people staring at him, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Are you new in town too?
Yeah.
Oh, where? Oh, are you? Did you hear of the attack here?
I did, unfortunately.
Why do you? Did you just get off the lightning round?
Oh yes, I had a package that was lost in transit, so I thought coming to the distribution center would be the best way to try and uncover it.
Yes, that's what most people. That's what most people are here for, and then they make their way out quite quickly.
Yes, I'm not looking at staying. But
Well, I mean, it's just quite strange to see a wayfarer when. Well, you're new, so you probably don't know, but
probably don't.
the wayfarers are under scrutiny at the moment.
Oh, why is that?
Well, they say the authorities are looking for someone who had been in uniform while murdering their kin.
Oh wow, did they get a name?
Getting a name from what, the killer?
Well, I don't know. Surely there's a registry of wayfarers.
Oh yeah, they've all been questioned, if that's what you mean.
Right. Any that haven't been questioned. If there's like a bounty out on their head, then
I
maybe
don't-
I'll take that one down.
I'm not sure. I think people are looking at him because he's not familiar to them. I haven't seen him.
He's like, hello. Okay.
But no, I'm
Anything else that someone that's relatively new to town, doesn't really know the ways of the land here, should know. I don't want to step in anything that I shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things. There's rumor of a woman in a white dress that shows up every now and again. Almost like a ghost.
A woman in a white dress
A young woman in a white dress.
shows up like a ghost.
And then vanishes.
Is this bitch telling the truth?
You can make an insight check.
Fucking hell. Okay, that's an 18 plus 5, which is 23.
Yeah, you feel like she's telling the truth. She looks quite worried at that statement.
Like human or is
Human, but I don't know too many other details. But
do they call her anything in particular?
do they call her anything?
Like, does she have a name?
They just say the woman in white.
Hmm.
From the rumor, she doesn't speak. She's just there looking sinister or something. I haven't seen her
Sinister.
personally.
Okay.
In other news, since the murders, the distribution center has been broken into once or twice,
Okay.
apparently. But as far as we are aware, the wayfarers have assured us that no parcels or letters have been stolen.
Okay, well, that remains to be seen. I've got to find mine first.
And strangely, one more thing. It's just so many things happening in such a small town.
It's usually the way, though, right?
I wish it wasn't.
Come from a small town in Valinor. It happens all the time.
It's as though a mirror also simply just appears and disappears every now and again.
Okay, that's weird. In any particular spot or just anywhere?
It's only happened maybe 3 times, but people swear, crowds of people swear by it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it personally.
Have I heard of that happening ever?
You can make an Arcana check.
Same with the woman in white thing. Can I check both of those, please?
Only one roll for both, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's a 13.
Okay. The woman in white sounds just like your average
every day.
ghost story.
Fucking ghosts, man.
The mirror, certainly something magical in effect if a few people have seen it and then it goes away, but there's nothing else. She's not describing it in a way that's familiar to you.
Right.
No.
Weird. This has been really useful, though. I'm going to be able to navigate these lands quite well. Thank you for your help.
Not at all.
And what was your name?
Misa?
Okay, it was lovely to meet you. My name is Annalise. If I see you again, hope you don't see the woman.
Did you just fucking say sorry?
If I see you again, I hope you don't see the woman in white or the ominous mirror. Good luck.
Thank you. And she tentatively moves off.
I will walk at a distance until I'm sure she's out of sight, and then I'll walk back over to Ivor and be like, "You probably shouldn't be wearing your Wayfarer garb around."
Why? Friezo said it was fine.
Yes, Friezo might have been shitting you. There's a lot of scrutiny around the Wayfarers at the moment. Not sure whether to trust them or not.
But this is our hood.
Okay,
I've been churning butter in this town for years.
that's fucking what's up, dog, Connor.
Hello.
I hate it here. Hey, welcome in. Hey, we did give you a shout out at the start of the stream, but hey, anyone in the chat that would like to get their hands on some really cool TTRPG inside streetwear, you can head over to Cloudkill Clothing. Don't use the command because the link is broken.
Nice one. And
check it out. They're also doing a collaboration with Castleton at Winter's Tales at the moment, which is very fucking cool. Cloudkill Connor specifically is also doing... wait, what am I talking about? Oh, Connor specifically is playing Prince Benjamin Armadeum over in Castleton at the moment. So if you want to get behind a prince, get behind that one. It's not weird. You guys just made it weird. Anyway. Surprise. Moving on. Your garb. Probably don't wear it. Also, have you heard of the woman in white?
What?
Like a magic mirror just appearing out of nowhere.
A mirror or a woman?
Both. Separate, unrelated, isolated incidents.
What does this woman look like?
Like a woman wearing a white dress.
Yeah, but anything else?
No.
Did she have demon eyes?
I don't know. That's all the person told me.
Remember I told you on the train that I used a bag of holding to
Yes.
smother a demon?
Yes.
Oh, the demon might have looked like a woman in white.
Oh, great. Excellent. That's really comforting.
So she's in the bag of holding?
No, she was well dead.
Oh, well, I don't think she is, darling. I think she might be out.
Could be her ghost. Come to haunt me.
Huh. Wow. He's really thinking over there. Also, your distribution center has been broken into quite some time. Like, many times.
What the fuck?
Yeah. People don't respect you at all. You should probably take that garb off immediately.
No.
Turn the coat inside out.
No, because we're nearly there. And also, how will they know that I'm a Wayfarer when we get there if I'm not wearing Wayfarer?
Aren't you like a respected version of one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out because when we walk in, they'll either say, "Oh, it's Ivor. Good to see you," or they'll be like, who the fuck is this guy wearing this? You don't work here.
They'll be like, this guy is a valued member of this community.
Are you actually a wayfarer, or did you accidentally like get your hands on a hat and then you're just wearing it for fun, like a costume?
No, because why would I deliver letters then?
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, maybe you just really wanted to be a wayfarer and they wouldn't let you in, so you just took a uniform and then just decided to do it anyway.
That's really tragic.
No, they'll definitely let you in. There are not high standards. Can you not steal?
Dunno.
You can be. That's good
I
enough.
don't know if I really tried.
Good enough. Do you want a cool hat?
Not really.
Well, you're 50% of the way there.
Kind of scary because it can like make your head disappear.
You just got to button it up properly. All right, but let's go with haste.
How much more haste do you want me to give?
You are at this large building. This large building looks like a very. It's about 3 stories tall. It is a long.
Oh no, sorry, she downed a drink.
All right.
There was literally not even a full.
I am 3 stories.
Wasn't even a
tall.
full sip left in it. Now I'm gonna feel bad
the
for
tallest
drinking
one
the drink.
in this room. Just so y'all know. Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
In spirit. As you walk towards this building, it does say Wayfarers, just Wayfarers in an arched, lettered sign at the front of this arched doorway. It's slightly open, and it's brick. It's all made of this dark pink looking brick, and dark pink and blue, as it continues to just continue on for forever. This long rectangular building.
The sign used to say the Wayfarers, but we dropped the.
Why?
Just more catchy.
That was actually probably smart.
You see a wayfarer that you don't recognize in full uniform exit the door as you make your way in.
Hey.
It is a fellow dwarf, and he wears a fiery orange beard and stern eyes, and he has these wrinkles around his face. Hi, how are you?
Great. I'm Ivor.
Oh, Ivor.
Have you heard of him?
Ivor?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yep. See, told ya.
Not the fucking Ivor.
Told ya.
I don't believe
Oh, it's a pleasure, sir.
This sounds like a fucking prank.
Nah, it's not.
A meaty hand grabs your arm and shakes it.
A weirder.
No fucking way.
Right?
We had an alternate fucking universe.
Hey, respect for Ivor. Respect.
Right?
This dwarf has gone through hell and back.
Has he?
Right?
Hell and back is what the stories say. Tell
no
me.
idea how much butter I've churned.
Yeah, that was just on the airship.
He's
hey?
churned butter.
Mm.
Did we see that?
Could you? Okay, elaborate.
I'm not elaborating. But secret stay. So, what brings you back to Aveloth? Well, what brings you back to this hole? Surely,
Proud community of ours.
Surely you're on your own adventures.
I've come to see Renly and find out about the attacks. And check out my in tray. See if I haven't cleared that out before I go.
Well, I haven't seen your entrails. In tray.
We have.
I nearly did that accent then. Help me. No, ignore me. Keep going.
Anyway, Lately will be
I've forgotten how to accent.
very happy to see you. She's troubled. Perhaps a familiar but old face like yours can. Old friend is what I mean.
called you old.
You look younger than
You're
ever.
old.
Maybe you can talk to her.
Ah. Yes, I will talk to her.
She's inside. Enjoy. And again, I gotta go on my errands. But have you been questioned by the locals yet?
No, Farizo of the 12 questioners. We told him to eat shit. was a good conversation.
No, you didn't.
Proverbially.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
He actually.
You told that Archimage where to shove it.
I did.
He didn't. He's not that brave.
Hey.
Okay, I've travelled with him longer than you have.
Oh, yeah, who might you be?
None of your fucking business.
It is such a pleasure to meet you, and an honor for someone traveling with someone like Ivor. None of your fucking business. Is that your name?
Is everyone fucking stupid here?
No.
Oh no, I'm just calling you what you were.
We're a wholesome village.
What was your name?
Bite me.
You can call me Lani. But what was...
With a H.
No.
At the start.
Oh, it's
No.
Hawani.
No, it's just Lani as a nickname.
Your friend here begs to differ.
This is Annalise.
I'm just kidding.
With a H. It's Hannalise.
No, that would... No.
Oh. You didn't like it, did you?
No, I take it back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should. We were really good friends until this very moment.
I'm Drook.
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 Hi, Drook.
It's a pleasure. Your companions?
Yes.
Traveling companions?
Yes.
Oh,
Like best friends. Like better than you and Ivor could ever be.
oh, one day. One
Yeah.
day I'll
Has Ivor
walk
taken you
beside
to the
you.
fisting alley?
What's that?
Has Ivor taken you to the fisting alley?
Nah.
Okay, well, it's been wonderful to meet you, Drook. I'm gonna head on inside now.
I hate it here.
And I'll push the doors open.
Okay.
Like dramatically.
Like dramatically.
Okay.
Wow, you've got a little fan.
He was
Yay, Ivor!
he was normal height.
Do we need to make signs? This is Ivor the Great.
Woo!
No, I'm not Ivor the Great.
Oh, that's right, you're Ivor Gritter. See how I remember your full name?
Yes.
What's my last name?
Kailani Lee.
Ivor? And the thought is interrupted.
Good save.
Hello.
And before you is Renly.
This
She.
is Renly. She's
Last
like,
name?
She's like shit, I don't know. She's like one of the 12, but she does good in the world and isn't a piece of shit.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I heard you were attacked. I've returned to
Profess his love.
go and clear my interest.
Oh yeah, he's totally in love with you.
Nah.
And you should have seen how worried he was when he thought that like you might have died. He
I
was
was worried about
panicking.
Oh yes, and
You
he
had
was
to
talking
get back
about,
here.
I
So
had to
Oh,
see
okay,
my
okay,
one true
okay,
love.
I have to profess my love to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
he even wrote a letter. He just never sent it because he was embarrassed.
Because he didn't know the address.
I was. Oh, most of that's wrong. I was not concerned. I was concerned for you, but not concerned that you had died.
Oh, so you are in love?
No, I just knew
Oh, I'm
she
sorry.
could handle it. No, that part.
Oh no, yuck. He's not my type.
We have a bond.
I mean, it looks okay, but he's not my type.
No, we have a bond forged in fire and battle over many decades, and great
Like
trials
marriage.
and hardship.
Yeah.
Kind of like marriage, but with more like fighting and dragons and.
And love.
It sounds fun.
No.
She's only looking.
Gaslighting him into loving someone.
She's only a little bit older than what you remember her to look like. It does look like she wears the age of stress on her face a little.
The age of stress.
You.
Sorry, I've just been traumatized by my newfound forehead wrinkle.
Oh, lovely.
What?
Please keep going.
We'll
and
unpack
play.
this later, I guess.
And she wears the full adornment of the wayfarers, the compass, the hat. She even wears quite nice silver armor underneath her uniform. Looking beyond, you see this is all just one massive room that you're familiar with, that is separated by large walls that don't quite reach the ceiling, made of brick as well. It's warm in here because there are dozens of workers and piles of very neatly stacked parcels, letters that you see just pop into existence and quickly get glided by magic to a particular area. And then another falls from what looks to be a main dome in the ceiling and whizzes over to another area. And these letters, these parcels, are just being glided on their own accord to their own special spot, where they're then being inspected by another member in uniform of the Wayfarers, inspected for location, and you can hear this conversation between Wayfarers, and people you don't recognize, and you hear them say, "Yes, this is Lazar Principalities. This is Valinor. This is Kubara, Zelago. Oh, I don't have a location for this one. Let's try and look at the description or the person."
Oh, what does it say on that letter there? Does it say some fucking person called Rain? Got a whole country to look through?
How fucking dare you?
Huh?
You're not allowed to discuss.
No, we can. We can talk inside the building as fellow staff.
Yeah, well, as the person sending the letter, I find that an invasion of privacy.
Well, write another complaint. I'll get back to you in after 10 business days.
Renly just gives you a hug.
Hello, Renly.
See, they are in love.
And she says, "It is really good to see you, friend." And she looks back at first.
Oh, you got friended.
Oh, Ivor.
What?
Please introduce me to your excitable friends.
This is Kailani and Annalise and Rook and Rin.
Rook and Rin?
Lock and Rin?
Lock and Rin.
Just say lock her in.
Lock her in. Lock and Rin.
He doesn't remember our names very well.
And Renly looks over and she sees Lila and she says,
And Lila.
You always forget about Lila.
My
Yeah, what the
dear
fuck?
friend
Poor
Lila.
Lila.
Lila, I'm
You forgot
aware
her
of.
ticket?
She is here. I don't know. Have you reconsidered my job, the offer? Lila, you want a job? Check this place out. It's pretty sick.
I'll check it out and I'll see if it's right for me.
Nice.
Don't pressure her. She might want a gap year first.
This
She
whole
just
job's
quit.
like a gap year. What are you talking about? All you do is travel from place to place, slumming it.
She,
The ultimate gap year.
you look over at, there are, in another section of this massive room, piles and piles of books. These books are opened by these wayfarers who, as you overhear, can't find the recipient as quickly as they'd like, and they're pouring through books to try and find either a familiar name or a familiar description, and they are just sifting through. This sometimes takes no time at all, and other times it takes quite a while.
I meant to take notes.
What do you mean?
Other wayfarers, if you travel with them, you might notice they take notes.
What are you taking notes on?
Renly
Just stuff.
pipes in
Like
and says locations, descriptions of people.
That feels a bit like tracking people.
Well,
Yeah, we're the post office. What we do is track people.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Or do you just send your letters?
we send our letters, Kailani, and we do
I feel like an insult.
take it as you wish, but
Yes, I am.
I mean no disrespect. I'm just explaining the procedure if you are concerned.
What do you have in there about us?
Oh, I'm surely not. I'm not
Can't
sure.
just summon it?
Unfortunately, not as easily. I may have nothing on you, and if I do, if it's simply your name, for example, we'd need to look through particular books to find your name under alphabetical order. That will give us the possibly the closest known last location. Then we'd look up relatives of the name, and
No, you won't find anyone about.
which is why
Mind you,
it can sometimes be quite difficult to
would be interesting.
locate.
we could find out who you know who your parents are.
I know who my parents
I
are.
was gonna say, I could find out who my parents are.
Sure.
That would be fun.
We are I'm sorry. Didn't you just say it was quite concerning? That
Yeah, but now that it benefits me, I can kind
Oh.
of shun that detail.
Yes.
Hey, is that a thing that I could pay you to do?
Well, we do try our very best to keep this a private company.
Yeah, I know,
in
but
terms of
surely
the-
Nah, we'll let her look in the books.
No, like, sure.
But you have
surely
to pose for a sketch for the orphan war. It's in the break room. There's a bunch of. We put up all the orphans. We find their parents. We pick a sketch. You got to be smiling. You'd be like,
Only if you find them.
sure. And then we put it up in the break room. It's good feels while you're eating a
Okay.
sandwich.
Yeah, but remember the.
What the fuck?
It's good feels. You eat a sandwich. You look up at the orphan wall. See all those smiling orphans. You think, Dad, today's not so bad.
Okay, so who do I pay to find out the names of my parents?
No one. We'll just go.
Or do I have to look myself?
Renly looks over to you and says, "If you feel like she can be trusted, old friend."
Yeah, we just got to go look between Louise and Karen in the book.
What? What?
It's alphabetical.
Yes, my name's Kalani.
Yeah.
L-M-N-O-P.
Doesn't K come before L?
Yeah.
Ah, dwarfish alphabet.
Okay.
And Elisa's just doing the alphabet out
I
loud.
thought
also-
about that before I said it.
But
too.
also, would it say
You're
my
so
parents'
close.
name's next to my name?
It doesn't specifically
Or
mean.
can you search by a surname? Is that a thing you can do?
That isn't. We have a few books on last names. Yes.
That's what we can do.
Lead the way. Help.
What
help.
is my last name?
Ah.
The good news is it's at the end of the alphabet.
Zachariah.
So close, darling. Not really.
I obviously we
Yanagi.
Zateri.
Oh.
we want to help,
What?
and I want to do that favor for a friend. But I would also like to catch up a little, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
It's
you
not a
guys can
recent
catch up
event.
while I wade through books.
Sure. I might.
Really?
We might grab someone. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Look up the protector.
I'm gonna grab a nearby wayfarer and say, "Excuse me, could you please help these two? They need to find the parentage of a certain surname and process a complaint."
Many complaints.
You do see an elven woman look over and say, "Yep, of course." And she looks over to Renly, who gives a stern nod, and she guides you over.
A little bit interested now.
Hey, real quick, has someone been looking after my in tray?
Renly says, "I've watched over it closely, and it is well taken care of."
Thank God, because
You have a lot of complaints.
like what?
I'm kidding.
They're all
Oh, I was going to write.
I was gonna say I knew what some of them might be, but that's good to know they haven't reached us.
Because they're dead.
Because they're dead. A dragon ate them.
She puts her arm over your shoulder and guides you away from the rest. And Lila goes with you, Kailani and Annalise.
It's so cold here.
It is quite cold. And she says, "Tell me everything."
Okay. I was delivering a letter somewhere in the south, some city. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, and we ran into some guy. He was an evil warlock dude. He raised the dead, and the dead ran amok. But don't worry, we fixed the problem.
Was that Vedica?
That's it, Vedica. And then we solved that problem.
I heard you were there.
Yeah. He exploded one of the 12. Don't worry, we unexploded that person.
You did?
Nah, it was just some background magic that was happening while we were doing stuff. But the great wizard that got exploded by this evil guy came back together. We didn't fight the evil guy. We talked our way out of it, classic Wayfarer style. Then we went to some other places. We got on an airship, travelled on an airship.
Yep, you nearly got us killed on the airship.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you moved rooms.
I
In
saved
your head,
every-
you hear, yeah, you nearly got us killed.
I saved everyone's life multiple times. There was, but we knew that on the airship some evil was happening because we found some coins that had our faces on them. So I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Someone's tracking us. We've got to uncover this. So we staged a play. It was very well done. It was a play all about the Wayfarers and our origins. That's just me representing the brand out there. It's what I do. And then, everyone was very impressed by it. It went down a treat. Unfortunately, it turned out it was the original evil guy who was also on the same airship and hiding himself. Can you believe it? It's crazy. There was a fight. It was pretty even, I would say. Nobody won or lost that fight. But the airship was somewhat crashing. Also, we fought some orcs on the way. And that's where we met Annalise. She was in a rat cage, but we freed her.
She was in a rat cage.
But we freed her and the orcs. We made peace with those orcs as well. Classic Wayfarer style. Then we got to Korth. Turned out the prince had been kidnapped, so the city was in lockdown. So we snuck in through some sewers, classic Wayfarer style. Then
Almost got blowed up.
almost got blowed up. And then we got into the city. Oh yeah, we met one of the 12, Lila's mum. She sucks. Then we were in the city, and I met your boy who you sent to send us.
Your boy.
Met your boy.
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. I met Dylan, and then he warned us about what happened.
You saw Dylan?
Yeah. He was like, yo, stop wearing your blue cloak.
Bless
because
you.
if you wear that blue cloak, everyone's going to know you're a Wayfarer, and then you'll be in trouble. So, naturally, I immediately took it off. Because why would I risk any harm coming to the Wayfarers and whatnot? Then we found out the king is a intergenerational vampire who's been... Yeah, I know, right? King of Korth, intergenerational vampire.
Supposed to tell
Feel
anyone.
like we were supposed to not tell anyone.
Ah, it's friendly. Intergenerational vampire. What he does is he plans and he waits until he's a certain age, and he plans his own death, and then so he is himself and his own son simultaneously. He's been doing this for generations. Incredible, right? Right?
Unbelievable.
I know, right? I fully, very subtly tried to reach into his mind while I was in a crowd. I went to great lengths to disguise myself, but Fabrizio told the letter.
It's like chorizo, except,
Yeah,
well.
no. Fabrizio told the letter, and I grow serious at this point. Fabrizio was there, and he caught me, and he took me to the tower, some crystalline tower, and he showed me poor Elizabeth, some garish facsimile of her, which melted before my eyes. God, he's as psychotic as the last time we saw him. But he doesn't know. He suspects who I am, but he doesn't necessarily know who we are. So he knows that I'm a greeter, and he knows that I'm tangentially related to Elizabeth, but I don't think he knows who our origins, etc. So I think we're fine there. I spun a lot of shit. Boy, did I tell some lies. And I think it went all right. I think I got away with it. Also, there's a dragon. There's a dragon in Korth. And Farizo's keeping its children captive. And it wants us to free them. Which I'm inclined to do. How cool would it be if we had like a dragon working here? Never have to pay for heating again. That's a pretty much it, I think. I don't think I forgot anything. Oh yeah, there's someone called the Lady of Lips who's doing evil stuff. That's who the evil guy I mentioned originally works for. And oh yeah, the villagers mentioned that there was a lady in white.
And a mysterious mirror.
And a mysterious mirror popping up all over the place.
Sorry. I'm just trying to get my head around all your adventures so far.
That made sense, I think.
I guess. So.
Oh yeah, Farizo fully stopped time at the lightning rail station. That was crazy.
Stop time.
We were in the middle of a crowd, and I was there, trying to run off, and he just like clicked his fingers and froze like 500, 600 people.
That's hot. It's a 10.
Also, he's using some kind of... oh, yeah, and there's a young Farizo in its tower. There's like a young version of Farizo that's somehow been pulled out of its time stream in the tower. So there's always a choice to just go and murk that guy.
Murk?
Raise him right. So that he doesn't become such a murdering douchebag.
Here I thought the attack on the Wayfarers was stressful enough.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. What happened with that?
We'd heard that people had been a bit up in arms about... I'm sorry, a dragon?
Yeah, full dragon.
And Farizo, like actual Farizo?
Yeah, Farizo. He didn't recognize... Well, he did. He was like, Greta? He knew who Elizabeth was.
Okay.
And he created a facsimile of my now dead aunt.
And the people with you, they know all this?
Yeah.
Or all the adventures they were with you?
Yeah. They know pretty much the whole lot, except for the fact that we were all there at the beginning.
Right. Okay. Anyway, yes.
They don't know that the wave. They don't know that the foundation of
yes,
the
yes,
wave.
yes. I see.
Yeah, what was that, Sheldon?
What was what?
So the attack. Yes. We were told there were some complaints of perhaps letters not being to their recipient in time. We were struggling a little bit for a while there, but there was nothing that prepared us for such carnage. A quarter of the town was aflame. Specifically, the homes of the Wayfarers, and this building.
Who did all the flaming?
There was no one to see a suspect. I don't understand. I still have eyes and ears that are trying to understand this, but we perhaps lost. We lost about 12 of us.
And that is sad, if not operationally significant, but very sad.
Yeah, mostly new recruits, actually. The newest.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
And he was so sad.
Yes, well, their sacrifice and whatnot.
They'll be remembered.
Yes, fondly.
So you've come back to just check your in tray, or
mostly to check the state of things, and because my
well, I mean, I guess since then we've all been questioned because the person seemed to be in the outfit of the Wayfarers.
Who's been questioning you? Do we not run this joint?
So
local authorities.
Yeah.
So we're in on there, and technically speaking, we fall under the jurisdiction of Ondarian law. Well, since we've been more outward with our services.
But who actually did the questioning? Was it one of the 12?
No. A contingency from Fairhaven rode in.
Why not just send a letter?
Maybe you know the address.
Well,
maybe you just had a bad description. No generalized area.
Quite quickly, there was no fewer than 100 soldiers from out from Fairhaven. Tower Valiant brought some as well from the west, and they came in to understand what went on. They brought a court wizard with them who attempted to unravel the past, it seems, and only got a glimpse of someone in Wayfarer out garb. So anyway, that's why we were all questioned and interrogated, not violently, just sternly by the wizard, who said that she could detect our thoughts and knew if we were telling lies or the truth, and they got nothing from us.
Who was the wizard?
They didn't mention who they were, just that they were a court wizard. They don't. Officials like that don't really give names. They feel themselves too above in importance.
Nobody was like, nobody had a problem with that?
Well, they seem to. The captain of the guard seemed to have an official writ from the crown. The locals here just gave them free rein. I wasn't happy.
We gotta build a wall. Gotta build a wall around this place.
Unfortunately, times have changed a little, Ivor. We don't own this place anymore of Aveloth. We share it. And though our base of operations are here, people are calling this place their home.
I'm not churning a single butter until this outrage is addressed.
You know me, Ivor. I don't turn away, folk who need it. And we had shelter, we had food, and that naturally progresses. That brings people in. People look at us from afar. A secure town with walls, and they want security. I know you think me a soft heart, but you knew that from the beginning. I wasn't going to turn them away.
All right.
It doesn't impede on business. We still earn as much as we ever have. We're making profit, day in, day out. We're still on the books. We're still the foremost service of mail in Korth. We have dozens of people all around the countries awaiting letters, and they are posted in their respective countries as representatives. We are a force of our own, almost a guild, almost a dragon mark.
Hey, thanks so much for the raid, Fat Nice Guy.
Oh, Fat Nice Guy, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. We're Fate's Group. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank
we stream
you.
every Tuesday night at 6:45 p.m. AEST.
Let us know what you were doing.
What were you doing? Thank you so much.
And how did it go?
Well,
and did you learn anything together?
That's really good fun.
What do you know?
Nice.
All right. Other guilds don't take shit from the crown. They complain loudly and often.
Are you saying I should have done something about it?
100%. Always kick up a big old stink.
When we're just trying to protect our own.
Kick up the biggest of stinks.
I don't think they had ill intent.
Why did they send 300 troops then if they didn't have ill intent? To catch one guy.
When you saw, if you were here, Ivor, and you saw the place, the burning, the death, I'm surprised they only brought 100 of it.
What were we doing during all that? Where were you? No offense. No offense, but where were you?
Now at that point, she was sitting, trying to understand your story. Now she stands, and she puts her hand towards her long sword that she has on her side, and doesn't draw it.
You're gonna get shanked.
She just holds her hand on the handle, and she says, "I did not run."
Okay, well, did you? Who did you fight?
Stop, Ivor.
Because I remember.
Wait and listen.
In the Maror holds.
Listen. Just listen. I fought. I fought these unseen.
Everyone hydrate.
These unseen shadows in the flame. I protected myself from the fires, and I walked through them, and I rescued the people who are within. And I was burnt by it.
Okay.
And I looked for them. I'm still searching for them, though not on my own, though not only me, I have other responsibilities again. I'm rebuilding as well as seeing to this perpetrator. You think I haven't tried? How dare you? You weren't even here.
I was out fighting dragons and whatnot, dealing with the 12.
I understand that. You've had your own challenges. I understand, but
the point being,
have I questioned your adventures, your plight?
You probably should. You're in charge of this place.
I'll get to that.
Yeah. And anyway, the point I'm making is, when we fled the Morrow Holds, we left a lot of good people behind. And you left the trail of Ado following Dragonborn, and 2 feet deep behind us. And look what we built from that. Don't forget that lesson.
I haven't forgotten. And my prowess with a sword hasn't waned.
Well, perhaps you'd have been better spent going after the culprit rather than saving people from the... Do we not have a fire department?
It was a small town.
Well, have we established a fire department?
There's... Now, the town folk are more vigilant.
It'd be really easy to just pay one guy to have some buckets ready.
That requires water we don't have, and to hire a magician, a wizard to be there with
Just a guy with sock puppets on his head.
to call upon a member of House Lyranda, the weather wizards, to come in and just wait for another attack. It may not be fire next time. It might be something else, a plague, and then what use are they?
Well, then we probably should have a healer. We have one guy for fire, one person for healing, and then somebody...
And out of whose pocket would you like that to come out of?
I don't know, let's charge 50 coppers instead of 30. Anyway, let's go and find Kailani.
It's been a while since you've been in the books, Ivor.
Let's go and find Kailani. She may have discovered her parents. We're still getting that photo for the orphan wall.
In the meantime,
I'm gonna search the books for the Zateris, see if I can learn any shit.
this elven woman,
Please help me.
Help you.
this elven woman leads you to
Do we hear like heated conversation?
toward the end.
Yeah, excellent.
At the beginning, though, no. You are undisturbed as you as you arrive at a particular aisle where 2 brick walls, quite thin, not quite reaching the ceiling, surround you, and there are shelves upon shelves upon shelves, and there are no fewer than about 50 books that just have the letter A associated with them.
It's okay, we're looking for Zed.
Sure. As you quickly make your way to the letter.
Surely there's
of
much
your
less
choice.
Zeds than A's. Because there's like Anderson, there's Anders, there's
You count.
and.
You count about 16 books.
How many elvish names?
Zed or A's.
Zed.
Zeds.
I'm not Elvish.
They're quite thick as well. 16 books.
I'm gonna enlist the help of Lila, of anyone standing, because Lila surely has like magical prowess to make this faster.
Are you asking her that question?
Can you magically find names within books?
I can locate objects. I can locate people. I can
Could
locate.
you locate people within objects?
No, not that specific. I'm sorry to say. No, I could locate this book if you had asked me, told me about the brown bound leather and the. What happened?
No, it's okay.
Okay, cool, lovely. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, the work thing just happened.
Sure. So.
Okay, sorry, back into it.
Thank
We'll
you.
tackle that in 20 minutes.
Thank you very much. So.
Oh no.
So the Lila starts to look through some of these books. Annalise, what would you like to do
I'm
as?
also helping. So if it's in alphabetical order,
be Z-A-T-E-R-I.
so it should be in one of the first books. So if you open up a book and it doesn't say Z-A, then we know that we've gone past it.
Yeah. Yes. What? That's how the alphabet works. Z-A-T.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't have to go through every book.
No,
It should
we
just
can
be one of the first ones.
Yeah, we can just open the first and the last page of each book and try and figure out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll do that. I'm not going to go.
Make investigation checks.
Oh, shit.
Can we do it, like, with advantage because there's so many of us?
Yeah.
And really?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
With advantage.
I grab a Wayfarer and I go, make sure you get ready to capture that moment of joy, you know.
A Wayfarer has
What are we rolling?
paints and
Investigation?
And they have like a piece of canvas, and they have it ready to set up, and they're looking over towards the
glad.
scene, starting to map something out.
Investigation, did you say?
Yes, please.
18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Okay.
21.
I got an 18 if we're doing investigation.
Sure. I'll roll for Lila as well. Yeah, well, okay. All right. As you quickly sift through, each of you, well, your book doesn't reveal anything, Kailani.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa, as you read...
Do I get a sense of, like, where I'm at in the alphabet, though?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So your book is not the correct book with the names and the spelling. Annalise,
sick.
Yours is. And as you sift through, you get to ZA and then ZAT. There are hundreds of surnames that you have to look down and see the next letter along, and you don't find any Zateris.
Not even me? I'm not even in there? Oh.
I
don't exist.
The elven woman, the wayfarer, sees a little bit of sadness there, and she says, we haven't documented everyone. Not everyone has used our services, and not everyone knows about the wayfarers. It's a very high possibility we simply haven't delivered a letter or asked for a letter from them.
Kind of sucks.
It's okay. Because you're sending a letter now, so now your name will be in the book.
Once it reaches here, which it should be momentarily, if you have sent it, then your
I
name,
put
your
it in
name,
his hat.
well, your name will be written in shortly. Then,
Does it just happen magically and they all shuffle down?
in a sense, yes.
That's so weird. Interesting.
What were your parents' names?
Have you come over?
Yeah, I told the guy I was with, fucking get rid of these paints. Get rid of these paints, it's not happening.
He pockets them.
Do I know my parents' first and last name? Or do I just know that I'm a Zateri?
You're a Zateri.
Right.
I don't know.
But whereabouts were they from? Like,
Don't know.
where were you found?
I was left in Valina.
Right.
I don't know where I'm from.
Right, okay. So
I don't know why I was left there.
Right. So I'll pull out a piece of parchment, I'll write on there, and I'll go, to the parents of
Oh, I don't. What?
Kailani Lee Zateri. Your kid's looking for you.
Oh, don't write it so bluntly. Just write, are you alive? If so, tell us where you are.
Are you alive? Question mark. We're coming for you. I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Kidding.
Whoa.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
No, no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're coming to see you.
That's okay.
Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pop it in there and I'll write their names on it. Okay. What?
Don't know.
What country was the orphanage in again?
I was in Valina.
No. And what was the name of the orphanage again?
Home of the New Dawn.
Home of the New Dawn. Who left their child at the home of the New Dawn in Valina all these years ago.
You were getting so up me for my description, and I gave you like a literal physical description of my friend.
You can't fucking believe how pissed off whoever gets this is going to be.
Can you... Excellent.
But by process of elimination...
Do you have to drop it in the hat, or can you just like expedite it to here? Because we're here.
I turn to the guy next to me. Can I just put it in the pile, or does it have to go in the hat?
The elven woman who's with you?
The elven woman who's with me.
She says, no, you are in this distribution center. Just put it into the correct pile.
Which one's the correct pile?
She leads you over.
Oh, no, fuck that. I just put it in the hat. I can't be bothered with that.
All right.
You're like, that's out of my pay grade.
I'm not working. I don't work in the distribution center.
Well, you might now.
No, I'm not learning that. Pay me more. There's yeah, so there you go. So it'll land, and then somebody will be nearby, and in time, hopefully that'll get to them.
If people like Lila can locate people, why can't the Wayfarers do the same thing to send letters, to give letters to?
Because it's not everyone's an all-powerful wizard who...
Isn't it? Because there's also the
Shouldn't that
coins
be a
without
default?
faces on it. So, like, if people can like use a coin to find us, can you not do the same thing for your
Imagine
letters?
how many coins they'd have to carry.
No, we use those coins
No, I'm just-
as money. That's what we use those coins for.
Right.
Yeah. And also, not everyone's like an all-powerful wizard. Some people just work around the joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are very rarely wizards, the elven woman says. Very rarely wizards who sign up for this sort of work, traveling such long distances and sometimes waiting for weeks and months at a time in one spot as well. It's not particularly their bread and butter. They to churn. They don't have locate person, and if they did as a spell, it's because descriptions are quite rare to get a hold of as well. It's very unlikely even a spell like that would be successful.
I'm going to say we could start a better Wayfarers business, but...
I'm not magical in any way, shape, or
Maybe
form.
I will.
Why don't you try?
I would be no help whatsoever.
You can scare
Also, you
everyone
see, I
into-
paid far more than 30 copper.
Yeah, well, that's
a
where
day.
we'd start.
Per letter.
Yeah, but how many letters are you receiving in a day? You've barely received... No, you specifically. When's the last time, aside from mine,
we don't
you
get-
received a letter?
We don't get paid per letter. We get paid like a wage.
What's your wage?
So you're still getting paid even though...
And when's the last time you got
delivering?
I have a job. it's I don't know. I gotta check my in tray. That's where that'll be.
Okay.
That might be part of why I wanted to come here.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
Anyway, I don't care that much if I never hear from them. They obviously don't give a fuck about me, so who cares?
What if they had a tragic reason for needing to leave you behind, and it turns out that they've been seeking you all these years?
Well, then write a letter, because apparently you can just send one to anyone with like just the basic name.
Nah, it takes time. There's a big pile.
Description that you...
Also, I'm like in my 20s. Like that's enough time. I think I've been patient.
But also, they'd have to know what you look like. Kind
Yeah,
of.
they would. They
little
would
bit.
know what I would at
Would
least
they?
as
Would
a
they?
small baby.
Yeah.
It's like I did look the way that.
And, you know, people
maybe
change.
Who knows? Maybe they misheard something and they think you're dead.
Well, maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe. Actually, that's a very valid point.
Hmm. Well,
Well, on that cheery note, shall we?
yeah.
Check your in tray.
Apparently it's been done. Apparently once it got to a certain height and started falling over, someone did something about it.
Right.
I turned to Renly. Can you pay me?
Your in tray awaits, and she leads you over to
It's just an IOU note.
a chest. It's just a chest. Within it, there are a couple of unopened letters, actually to you.
Oh, nice.
So there are two that are sealed. They don't seem to have the sender on written on the back or the front. Just Ivor on the front, and the bag of gold. Your payment is next to that. It's hefty. It's heavy, And Renly says, yes, that should be with wages and time since we've seen you last, 332 gold pieces.
Wow.
All right, hang on. 332 divided by 6.
Ivor's buying dinner.
Yeah. Well, out on the town we go. Oh, wait. It's a small town.
Hey,
Unless
Jack.
you want butter for dinner.
Renly says, butter. There are plenty of nice taverns to get a good meal.
No, okay.
Everybody
News to
take
me.
55 gold.
Oh, are we
Aw.
getting part of this?
Yeah, I feel like it's only fair considering all the danger and whatnot.
I won't say no.
Hmm.
Since I no longer
Thanks.
have a job because Maury stopped paying me.
I never had a job.
We can get you one day. I can help you.
That's
You want to come work in a bar? It's pretty fun. Hear a lot of shit talking.
No.
Well,
Okay.
it has been wonderful
I think Annalise in a bar would be chaotic.
to return here. I think I'll stay in the village proper rather than staying here.
You may be stopped by locals. If you are, just say you've already been questioned, and just leave, and just tell them to leave you alone.
If I'm stopped by locals, I'll tell them kindly to leave me alone.
That's. Yep, I just said that.
Nah, but I'm not explaining myself.
It's a very weird interaction.
And then I'll be about my business.
Long distance relationship.
The closest inn that I would recommend going to is the Hairy Fox.
Oh.
Sorry?
It's a fox. It's hairy. Sure.
Aren't all foxes hairy? Because, you know, they have hair.
No,
Fur.
They're fur.
They
Very hawks.
Furry hawks.
the Fairy Hawks is opposite. They are.
Never been to the furry hawks.
Shut the fuck up. I hate it here.
The Hairy Ox.
It's getting worse.
If you go to the Hairy Fox, just let them know Renly sent you, and they'll give you a bit of a discount.
Nice.
And they cook up a good stew.
Nice. Let's do it.
How long do you think you'll be here for?
I don't know. I think that was all we really had was to come here.
Unless you want to figure out the whole woman in white situation and the mysterious mirror. Unless you don't. And if you don't, we can just fuck off.
I've heard rumours about these as well, and they don't have any substance to them. It's odd. They appear separately. It's as though from two different sides of the town, and
Yeah, but if it's enough to be a substantial rumour, then surely it's not like a one-off occurrence.
Well, perhaps this evening we can talk to some of the townsfolk. I'll take off my wayfarer garb for an evening.
Yeah, we can do casual.
Yeah.
Casual Thursdays.
Casual. What day is it?
it's Thursday.
Thursday.
Casual
Thursdays.
Excellent.
Yeah, we'll ask some of the townspeople about the woman in white. Because who knows? It might just be a coincidence. It's not like it's a pretty.
There can't be so many people wearing white dresses.
I have a white
generic
dress.
I know, I wore it.
It's a pretty generic story. Whoever wrote that probably could have been a bit more creative.
Did you write it?
Oh, nat 20.
But no, we can ask the townspeople about this woman in white
And the mirror.
and the mirror.
Do you think
I don't know
if
what the deal is with the mirror.
If I wear my white dress, do you think they'll think it's me?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That could be fun.
That's a good idea.
But like wait till like nighttime and then just go around and be like, ooh.
100%.
Scary.
Yeah.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Renly looks over and she says, "There are people who are terrified at looking at this person. I would be very concerned about your safety if you."
It's okay, we're really strong.
I'll be
We
okay.
can protect her.
Oh,
I'm protected.
Yeah, they're like, they're pretty legit.
Yeah. Tough.
well, you know, just
Also, I don't want to make people cry.
that. I was thinking more emotionally charged. than
Emotional damage.
It'd just be funny.
You have an interesting taste of your humour, but
If
anyway,
you don't laugh,
the Hairy
cry,
Fox
so you
awaits.
may as well.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh gosh.
A little bit.
Wait, where?
Wait, was that a new one? Oh, you're lying to us.
Oh, I just didn't see it. It looked like it was quite recent, but it looks like the timer just ticked over. My bad.
Sorry?
It looks like you forgot it.
I did.
Anyway, shall we? Hairy Fox, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. You head over to the Hairy Fox, and it's a triangular 3-story building. It's across the way across the road, and these roads are still being rebuilt. A lot of it is dirt, it's like a sandy dirt, and a lot are rectangular bricks, if you will, and they are being constructed. You head over and you notice that this triangular 3-story building is open. On the sign at the front, that's waving in a small breeze, is a fox-shaped animal made of wood. And you can see it has one paw upward, as though it's pointing towards the inn proper.
There it is. I'd turn to my companions. There it is.
You don't hear much from inside. As you
have a fox-related comment.
As you walk in,
I actually don't give a fox.
Oh, that's funny.
Thanks.
as you walk in, you see
No.
a fairly quiet tavern. You see long rectangular tables, long ways between you and the bar, which is a square bar in the center of the tavern, and then tables beyond that as well. You notice that there are a couple of staircases towards the middle of this tavern leading up to rooms, and there are only a couple of people that are hunched over the bar that look like they've had a few too many drinks this time of day. One of them is a fellow dwarf, though you don't recognize them. Others are... There's a family there as well.
You degarbing?
Yes, I take off my Wayfarer garb.
Yep. No one notices you enter. There's a family there as well. Three
Must be nice.
three human
The orphan
children
party.
with some human parents having a meal, and it's
Orphans.
yes. And you see the barkeep. She looks like she's a halfling. She's standing on the bar as she's going around and
It's unsanitary.
cleaning little spots on the wood. And she looks over towards you and just ushers you in.
Hello.
Hello. Would you like something to eat? Drink?
Yes.
She has short brown hair in a bit of a bob down to past her ears, and she wears this brown tavern dress. Oh, you sit.
Great, we will.
Sure.
Annalise, you can pick the table.
They're just long rectangular tables that have multiple chairs on each.
There's no like corner booth or anything. That one. I'll just pick the closest one.
That's the closest to the bar. You sit, and a bowl of dried fruit and rations come out, and 3 are put on the table in front of you, and you see Rin start to pick at it. Lila the same, and the halfling comes over with a couple of pieces of parchment with menus. She hands them around, and she says, "What brings you to this part of town?"
We're just passing through, you know. We were on the lightning rail. We were getting a little, motion sick from all the travel, and decided to stop in here.
For a day or two.
Yeah, recover before we continue on our journey again.
We heard this place is renowned for fine butter churning and maize.
We do have cornbread, yes.
Do you have mashed potatoes?
Yes.
Do you want some mashed potatoes? Yeah. Okay, well, some mashed potatoes for Annalise. I'll just take whatever
With
comes
gravy.
out. Oh, and gravy, I guess.
Very well.
Just take whatever comes out. I don't really care.
Big bowl of that then.
Okay, great.
All right, and she leaves, and she.
Just
you
got
are-
a KFC bucket of mashed potato coming out.
You're left alone for a moment, and as you look around the room, it is a thankfully quiet, peaceful abode that you are not disturbed at this
Sounds
time.
sus.
There is nothing at all. that
Sounds so fucking sus.
nothing whatsoever that's causing strife or grief. You see the family pack up and go after a little while eating, and you see still the couple of people, a dwarf and a couple of humans who come in and have a couple of drinks as well. Soon you are tucking into mashed potatoes and gravy, plus some water as a complimentary.
Lovely.
Nice.
As we end the scene in a completely different country. Well done. And
Hey,
we'll leave it there for the evening.
I'm gonna DM you
Excellent.
a raid target if we
Excellent work, everyone. Nicely done.
can. No, you.
Well done, well done, well done, well done. Beautiful. All right.
GG's.
That is our
Hey, since
Evening.
there's a bunch of Castleton people in the chat, and sound off if you're from Castleton in the chat, make sure if you are not one of the people from Castleton that you head over and check it out on Winter's Tales. There'll be a Flashback Friday episode this Friday and also the regular episode on Sunday at 9 a.m. You can get behind your favourite characters, support, send some boons, and basically just weep and brain rot with us all. Because that's basically what it is at this point in time. And I also hear that there is a birthday tomorrow, and that birthday is for Cloudkill Connor. Happy birthday for tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day.
I might also add another
Feel free.
birthday that's
Yeah.
there for tomorrow too. It is our lovely Jordan's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
As well.
It is.
So I want you to.
Tomorrow or Thursday?
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's confirmed.
Merry birth, Jordan.
Merry day.
Merry birth, Jordan.
We'll now raid.
And check out Castleton. Come hang out with us. We're all pretty normal people.
We're going to raid GM Workshop now, who's playing some Baldur's Gate. So enjoy. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you for joining in, and thank you very much for the raids and all that. Take care. Ciao.
Bye.